Trading futures in the night zone, cold rocket dreams, resilience in the fold. Hedge pressurizing, the charts are bold. DD bands rapping, stories untold. Riding with rockets through your AI, up we go, reaching for the sky. Every trade hope never dies, on the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, midnight glory, heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red flashing, voices loud, future kings spinning on their cloud. Riding with midnight glory. Heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red, flashing voices loud. Future kings standing on their throne. Checking the charts with their AI. Up we go, reaching for the sky. Every train home never dies. On the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, checking the charts. Midnight glory. Sanctuary in awe, it's blending. Mind on fire, never ending. Dreams of gold, relentless fight. Push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night.
What's up, friends? Good morning. How you guys doing? My camera got bumped or something. There we go. What's up, y'all? Good morning, friends. Tom, Sayu, Full Tilt, Simon Dean, Michael, Casper, Kyle, Full Tilt, Lorenzo, Ghostly. What's up, DH? What channel is Matt speaking on? Matt's right here. Can you hear me? Feel like today's going to suck in with the constant gapping in a new high. Well, hopefully we just got a pre-market dip. Give us some room to play. Good morning, all. Charles, Jonathan, Nathan, Bluekin, Joao, Taekwon, Kevin, Circus, Chad, Fraser, Ibrahim, Daniel, Gluey. Guys, it's so big in the morning. I can't even do the whole roll call. And all the rest. We got to get started here. Jobless claims came out. Thank you, Hydra, for posting. Appreciate all of that. Rahul, good morning. What's up? Quinku, what's up, Beavis? Hitting it all-time high again today, boys. Yep, hopefully so. What's up, Todd? Hey, guys, give me a second. What time is it? 8:02. Oh, okay. Protect that voice, bro. We got it. We got it. True, true, true. All right. Look at myself shaving this morning. Keep saying it. I'm gonna be a bloody mess by the middle of the stream here. All right. So I took that long this morning. I mean, last night. Overnight. Hedge pressure long. Right in the market open. I just longed and closed out. Maybe like 3 or 4 in the morning. I'm already up about 10K today, which is nice. Pretty nice. It's simple, super easy long. We opened up at hedge pressure and I just threw a couple contracts in and put a stop loss and went to bed. Kind of simple. All right. Oh, let's do my screen on here. Oh, it's gonna be a fun day. I already feel it. I already feel it. So I rode that long at Premarket. Let's see if we get anything to get out of this for the rest of the day. Bum, bum, bum. Hedge pressure all the way up to... Oh, this is arbitrary. This is not where it should be. This is going to be... Hello? Hello? Oh, come on in.
I don't have pants.
Oh, wait, don't come in if you don't have pants.
I have pants now. I have your towel.
You're risking it all for juice.
I know. It's lucky juice though.
Thank you. Thank you. There you go.
Green tea.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. Oh, can you take this one? This is the old green tea. Thank you so much.
Okay. I'm like one slippage away
from ruining everything. Yeah, from the poorhouse. That's so funny.
Poorhouse? What?
The poorhouse.
Oh.
You are so clumsy. I know it's gonna happen. You drop things all the time. I know it. LOL. Yeah, Tyler's my merchandise. Come on, man. Tyler's a Christian. How dare you walk in there like this? All right. Tyler, get off your troll account, bro. Tyler's the only person that makes fake accounts of himself. It's hilarious. No, I'm just kidding. I have like a bunch of accounts for like different things. I got but they're all like I like a Rocket Scooter account, Rocket Place account, Matt account, Rocket Scooter account. I don't have like a bunch of Matts though, just one Matt. Now, usually when you have your own YouTube channel or YouTube thing, sometimes you have, because like I have different things that I do. So like different accounts subscribe to different stuff on YouTube. That way my feed stays consistent. Like for instance, my Rocket Scooter account on YouTube doesn't subscribe to anything other than trading. You know, it's just so that my feed is like not random stuff. So I have a personal account that I use to like look at random stuff. So if I want to go just surf YouTube, I'll log into my personal account with all the cool stuff I like to look at. If I want to just kind of look at trading stuff, I'll log in Rocket Scooter. So. When you start running businesses, you realize you end up with like 5,000 Google accounts for whatever reason you do. It just happens. It's part of business. I have to have a list to keep track of like, I mean, I've got 17 revenue streams and businesses and stuff. So every one of them's different, unique, hard to keep track. Okay, I'm just marking on my chart, Premarket. I just put in the request today and designed for the automation of futures pivots, you guys. So my automation algorithm that I wrote that updates even with the dancing of the futures conversions. Sorry, we talk about that. I presented my solution and my idea in mock up to the dev team last night. So the prototype's being worked on right now. Automation, fully automation of all of this plus the text. So that, very excited to see all that, how to fiddle with these conversions every day. It's automated conversions. You guys ready for it? Oh yeah. We finally had a space in our window, in our development window, that I told them, hey, interrupt what you're doing and we're gonna do this. I'm like, okay. So that's gonna be helpful. show you some stuff here really quick. All right, today I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try talking a little less so I don't lose my voice. I've been going hoarse because I've been talking and streaming so long, but here's what I'm doing, right? I'm hustling. I'm hustling to get my viewers up to 20,000 a day between all the shows that I do. That's my new goal. We get close to 7,000 a day on this channel, so we're pushing it to, and then of course close to 8,000 on funded TV. So you guys, let's try to get it up to 1,000 people in the stream. My goal is to get to that so I can give you guys funded accounts every day. That's the new giveaway goal. And so I'm gonna stream all day every day till we get there. But your giveaway chances... No, I scale the giveaway. I do more. Your chances double. Duh. If I do one extra giveaway, you double the chance. Alright, guys. So you guys know Rocket Scooter Code. Get you all kinds of deals right now. Tradeify just locked in their 7-day payout window as opposed to 10. So it was 10 previously. Well, actually, they got rid of payout windows and they had only a 10-day payout cycle. Any 10 days and you get paid at the 10th day. Now it's 7 days, which is kind of nice. But 20% consistency means you can get your profit in 5 days and just flip it for 2 instead of flipping it for 5. They made it so much better. Also letting you guys know that on July the 1st, we're going to have this huge discount with Funded Next is launching their and again, they fixed all their bugs and stuff and the delays. Like now, Funded Next, everything's kind of fixed now because they just got so big so quick. They kind of fixed all the stuff. They got rid of some of all these rules for like micro scaling issues. They make sure that you can only micro scale both ways. You can't do that. Like people were like longing multiple times in a row and it was counting as micro scalping, sorry. And they got rid of that. You have to go in and out for it to trigger that rule. So they fixed a lot of the stuff that were issues. So you guys give them a second chance. It's gonna be awesome because their direct to funded program right now that they're launching, we're gonna get 30% off as a special Rocket Scooter discount for us. Just in case you didn't know. Right out the door. So our code will give you 30% off when they launch it on the 1st of July. Direct to funded. We get 30% off. So futures, they haven't launched it yet for futures. The CFD one is different. The future is going to have its own pricing. And we'll get 30% off of it. But see, if you see everybody that had an issue with the original Funded Next, I got it fixed for you. So nobody should have gotten hosed. If you reached out to me, I hooked you up. So we got everyone squared away. So this is the last time I'll ask you guys if you guys didn't get your funded account, you were delayed or something happened, let me know. Well, we righted everybody. They hooked us up. They just got basically millions of freaking customers overnight, and then they all went on holiday. Bad timing on the biggest sale you're ever gonna have, and then they just got way behind in their automated system. You know, or their system wasn't automated for giving people funded accounts, so there's a delay. It took me like 4 days to get my funded account. So now it's quick. Now it's 24 hours or less, like normally. The microscalping rule they changed the microscalping rule to where if you long in like DCAN, like you're longing as it's falling, it doesn't count as microscalping. Yeah, so they fixed it all. The second verification for hours, yeah. So we'll get 30% off all account sizes for the direct to funded. And it's going to be for 1 week from July 1st to July 7th once they launch. It's pretty cool that you guys do that. All right, in the meantime, hit the like button because, you know, like we have this this thing. The more likes you do, the bigger our giveaways are. I'll be right back, guys. Let's get it to 500. Everyone take a stab. Smack the like button. And what's still kind of going on right now also is My Funded Futures buy one, get one free. Code Rocket Scooter. That's a really, really awesome sale. You buy one account. If you pass it and go funded, they give you a second one for free. Code Rocket Scooter for that. All right. What up? What up? Good morning. Is Funded use Rhythmic? I don't believe so, but I'm not sure. I don't remember seeing it. All right, so today we're going to be getting out the door. Overnight, I took the long all the way through here. I'm up about 10K already. I only did it in 3 accounts, and I just planted 2 contracts in each and went to bed. Woke up with money. We opened in a bull long up right at hedge pressure. We bounce. I just right in here, bounce. I'm like, all right, I'm along. Second, Alexi, it's a second eval, not a second funded. That'd be nice if it was second funded. But they give you a second free eval, so a backup in case you blow up. We're long up a hedge pressure, dude. Straight up. This is like textbook bull long up overnight. If you guys came to the boot camp, I told everybody I was probably gonna long right out the door. So we run these calculations in the boot camp, and I tell everybody all about it. So market, we dipped, we ran up in there. Market did this, the market did this, and chilled there. And I just was like, okay, I'll put in a long. Put in a long there, put in a stop there. Long stop, and then woke up in like $3,500-ish in 3 of my funded accounts. Where did I exit? When I woke up this morning, I just pushed close. I don't know where I exited arbitrarily. I just woke up, came downstairs. This before this. Came up here, went shaved and got ready. I walked in here. I was like, oh, cool, I'm up. And I just closed it. So probably about 7 o'clock. Did I set a stop? Yeah, I just told you I set a stop right below here. Below monthly hedge. So, like, I think I said it like 4410 or 410. I said wait to bounce of an MHP on NASDAQ. I'm sorry, on S&P. hedge pressure and MHP were there. So on S&P, I was saying I was going to wait for a dip if it fell to it. But then we had NASDAQ just fell to it, and I just decided to jump in. So, because he was supporting there for hours. So I was like, well, let me just jump in on it. For the S&P, for NASDAQ, it opened right at the level. So I convinced myself, after watching it for 2 hours, hug the freaking level. I was like, all right, I'll just jump in on it. Why not? My funded next funded accounts and my Tradeify accounts, yeah, are all funded. Why do I feel shorter for some reason? Maybe some slouching in my chair. I'm looking on my screen. I'm like down here. I feel like I was slouching. All right, so today we should be pretty cool. We ran up to all-time highs. Yesterday sold off, breaking all-time highs again. Pulling back a little bit. It's Thursday, right? So we should have had the GDP numbers came out today. And tomorrow we have the Michigan numbers come out. Okay. Let me close this down really quick. All right. Quarter-over-quarter growth was a little bit, well, 0.5 on a 0.2 estimate. The overall GDP did go up, but the growth rate slowed down massively. Sales also down, bigger than the estimate. So when you have your quarter-over-quarter growth rate negative for 2 months in a row, that's considered recessionary. So the growth rate is typical. So this is your recession that we had in 2022. This is the read that we had. So this, again, it's all tariff related. This is your growth rate, which means the change is slowing. It's actually reversing. So the actual number itself. Am I finding a setup every day? Oh yeah, multiple setups every day. So we have like basically GDP is an annualized change already, and then the change itself is below, right? So yeah, it's tariff related. So hopefully this is better next month. Wall Street didn't exactly like that, but it's not exactly hating that either. This is a recessionary number to be negative. 2 months in a row. That's what Ray Dalio said in his stuff. Was like, that's typically one of their major recession indicators. You see, wait, you're confused? You see, what are y'all asking about? Which MHP are you talking about for NQ? Ours in Discord didn't get touched. I didn't say MHP. Hedge pressure, the blue one. The weekly. S&P was 61.45. Nasdaq was 446. Why is my resilience like doing this? Like, it's not, it's weird. Okay. That's just mine or whatever, but let me see this. Some auto scaling here. We always had auto scaling on this. I wonder if it broke or something. Market open in 3 minutes. Oh, I think it's scaling to, that's why. I think what it's doing is it's going to scale correctly at pre-market when it opens. Did I have a losing day yesterday? No, I actually did really well yesterday. I turned all my accounts green that I was trading on. I was kind of like up and down. By the end of the day, I managed on my afternoon stream, I managed to turn them all green. So we were all celebrating that yesterday. Okay, so market opening kind of with a gap up. We'll watch resilience, see how long at the open. Pressing through all-time highs again, which is cool with negative GDP numbers. We'll see how the market responds to this. 2 minutes before we open. Rates might drop now more likely. I wouldn't think based on low GDP. No, I would say that based on the inflation numbers coming down. So if the tariff stuff gets better, tomorrow's numbers are going to be more important to the Michigan numbers, which and forecasting year-round inflation will be very important. They were forecasting upwards of 7% within the first year. And more Fed members are believing we don't need rate cuts. But the Michigan numbers have been coming down. Last time they were a little over 5. So hopefully this time they'll be under 4 or 3 because essentially it baked in all that extra tariff stuff. But let's see if that all goes away. Inflation's expected to be high because of the tariffs. But Powell, and when he was testifying, was talking about like how they've been watching. There's not a lot of pass through compared to what they were expecting, like passing through of prices to customers. More companies are not doing that than expected. So that might ease up a little bit. But we still need to see some big changes in those numbers before the Fed cuts rates. But you're right. That's very important, Kate, because that's what that's really what Wall Street's trying to figure out right now. That is the question of the hour. Are we going to get rate cut this year or not? Are we going to get it in September or not? The answer is I don't think we are. I honestly don't think the Fed is going to move with the potential 5% inflation to cut rates with market at all-time highs anyways and the economy growing, and it's not even needed, right? So the Fed is probably going to say like hands-off approach. Okay, resilience is nice and steady. 54.60 open, bull long up, probably out the door. Do I want to do what I did yesterday? Long at the door. What do we got? Long DBN. Let me try to take a long right here at the open. What I'm going to do is something very risky. I'm going to take a, not very risky, but B setup again. Resilience is not the best. I'm going to long right a half gap if we tap it, or long right it open if we tap it again. With one contract. Before I get my maps come out. So let's double check. So what do you guys think? Do we get a rate cut this year or not? Quick question. Are y'all thinking we get rate cuts? In case it's a bull long up, hedge pressure way down here. All right, S&P is the same shit. All right. Long it open and half gap. Resilience is good, 49 and 50. All right, we'll just take one. Like one will be good. Just one, something small. And I'm along basically here. It's bull long up, setup, or bull long down, setup. It's the same thing. We have no identifiable pivots nearby except for way down here, liquidity pockets. I'm going to tap it with a small. It's the same exact setup as yesterday. Resilience is fine. We should support here and here. It's about maybe a 7 or 8 point kind of thing. Let me grab it in a second account. This is just I'm already up about almost 10K today. I'm just going to tap it with a couple of accounts just to have some fun with it. All right, so what do you got here? All right, stepping it with 2, just along the DD band. So there's really nothing else here today. Yeah, so that's it. Just small. I'm already up 10K, which is great at the start of the day. The idea that we have DD band is here. Half gap support with res greater than 0. Oops. Good. Settings. Same setup as yesterday, but hopefully we don't sell off on it. So half gap is support today. That is the second entry for this. The question is, do we fill the gap again, just like yesterday? Half gap support should be pretty good here. It is only about 10 points below, so I'll take, $500 drawdown if I'm sitting on that one. Let's watch NASDAQ. NASDAQ is falling right to that level here. Half gap is good. Oops, let me move these over here. I can do them all at once. Okay. No liquidity pockets, none of that nearby, none of that nearby. We got nothing except for like way down here. All right, half gap support. Just like yesterday, open and sell, right? Let's see if we can get something cool. The only trades we have are basically here. And if we lose that, it just falls. There's nothing underneath it. So same as yesterday, right? S&P's got 60 points of fall. You guys were practicing, or sorry, NASDAQ has 7 times 4 is 280 points of fall. If we lose that to liquidity, S&P, same shit. It's like same shit, new day. All right. I do like what I'm seeing. All right. SPY, same thing, 80 points of fall. It has to fall 80 points to find liquidity. We're so tucked up into bull market, it's just not even funny. So it's very clean, really nice. Oops, let me move this out of the way. Get out of the way here. So nothing, right? There's nothing down here. It's like now or never. So same thing as yesterday. If resilience goes negative, we fill the gap on negative res, but resilience is positive, so we hold a half gap. We should be good here. Boom to boom. Half gap support. Any break from there is trade number 1A. 1A to DD band could be the next move up. So the R&R is pretty solid. I just need one contract. I don't need anything fast. I don't need anything crazy. Nasdaq's the one that's getting a little bit of heat, but S&P's looking a little stable. Ooh. Oh my god, we're almost getting close to 1,000 viewers, you guys. Y'all stay here because we're going to do a Tradeify straight to fund giveaway on 1,000 viewers. What's up? Morning, day traders. So here, if we dip support there, other than that, if this white line goes less than 0, we fill the gap. DD ratio greater than half. Monthly map's still probably bullish. We'll check this. Yep, bullish, no volatility. Bull side getting better, bear side getting weaker. Super clean. Monthly maps this projects 3 months out of bull market. It's looking solid. Looking solid even from here. I don't know why QQQ's not calculating. No. It's reload liquidity. Oh, there it is. It was just delayed. Okay. Come on, QQQ. What's going on here? There you go, QQQ. Not really sure why QQQ ping is taking so long. Whatever. It's probably the same. Okay. All right. Gonna look at this. Move this out of the way here in case we need it later. Setups are pretty simple. Small trade here as I trade 1A small with res greater than 0 check. Half gap is support. So if we dip, I can add to it. This is expected to be the low of the day. Worst case scenario, 61.47, which is roughly 20 points lower in case we do fill the gap. So if for whatever reason it sells off and fills the gap, positive res is a long entry from there. So basically I have long entries from here, here, and here. Basically betting that either something small can go up to run, or we fill the gap and I can get along up to that. So we'll see. There's Nasdaq. I just planted one contract at the open. Nasdaq's trying to push down to half gap. So we could get a big sell-off day today just because GDP may be not well received, but we'll see. Half gap long. Like I said, I just planted one S&P contract here. I can probably start entering in Nasdaq on the half gap. Split up with some of my other accounts and grab it. All right. Nasdaq resilience is down negative. Okay, so be very careful here with negative res as the stocks are clearly selling off pretty hard. This could be a sell-off from here. Watch very carefully here. We did lose the polarity of resilience, so now this is no longer considered support. A gap fill is more likely on the bottom side. So with res less than 0, it can try to fill the gap, so be careful. This is the place where stocks are going to try to find some liquidity. Let's see who's breaking its gap, though. Who's gapping down today? Or who's filling their gap today? Nvidia, yep. Apple, yep. So the big 7. Amazon, yep. I'm watching the cross below that dash line. So a lot of the bigs, right? Nvidia, Apple, Amazon, and now Tesla. And now Google. So we're having clear possible hedge breaks in some of the stocks. This could be bad for today. I don't like this as much as I did. S&P is good, Nasdaq is bad. There's a lot of clear and X divergence. Let me close this out so I can let it sweep. Sweeping is basically going to allow the selling of the tech so people can rotate. So basically people are rotating right now, selling tech, getting into other things. Let's let that couple waves of rotation take place and I'll jump right back in on this. All right, I close out my positions. While I wait. Now I trust the S&P. It's the stronger read. But you can see we're rolling. Hold on. Let's reset this here. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. We get up to 500 likes. We'll do a giveaway. We're going to do a funded account giveaway with Tradeify. So communication services, flat. They're all good. But yeah, there's a lot of rotation. And then tech is being sold right now at the door. So don't like that. Maybe I could probably be being a wuss here, but we'll see. So with resilience being negative, though, the stocks are now kind of pushing this way. It's very possible that Nasdaq does try to fill its gap here. So be careful here. Half gap is usually a support. With the S&P is good, Nasdaq is bad. So we're seeing some rotation. So the market might get a little volatile for a moment, but I'm still bullish on the day. There's no bearishness here at all. Market's going to go up still probably. If we do fill the gap, it's probably a buying opportunity, some rotation. The VIX is still absolutely dying out. So we have no fear of that. VVIX nice and tidy. So this is the same exact setup as yesterday and should be pretty straightforward as long as people pick up the Nasdaq stocks to buy them. Should be pretty good. But worst case scenario, what I think is that if we do get a big flush, just like yesterday, we've got hedge pressure support. So worst case scenario, it flushes to here, and then I've got some A pluses down in here. Inside of here is all B setup, so I'm not necessarily like jumping in heavy on this. Gonna wait for this to pull back probably. Let's let Nasdaq try to fill the gap, and that's fine. Let's do this today. We'll let this guy pull back. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thanks. Okay. We'll check QQQ's liquidity map now. There we go. Yeah, QQQ, nice and bullish and non-volatile. So we should be good. Let's let this first wave of rotation happen. Then let's watch Nasdaq, let it do its thing. I did close out my long initially to let Nasdaq pull back. We just like last night, man, we got hedge pressure support all down in here. Negative res means gap fill is likely. So those of you that are shorting this, this is very possible to press lower and fill the gap. If this line right here is greater than 0, then it supports back this way. But with it being less than 0 is an early warning sign. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes of uptick with our indicator saying no. So it alerted me to this bull trap right here. So I'm actually closed out of all my positions. Tiny, 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 moderate loss across the board. And I'm going to wait for this to get better. That keyboard sounds really nice. Oh, dude, it's the best. Just get long now, easy, LOL. Yeah. You gave up on watching My Funded because Barbie isn't on? LOL. Good morning, Rock Scooter. Where dreams become reality. Gosh, we're almost at 1,000 people, you guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. Everybody hit the like button really quick. Do me a favor. Like I said, when we get to 1,000, every time you hit the like button, it brings more people in. We get to 1,000, I'll immediately spin the wheel for a Tradeify straight to fund giveaway. Just hang on. Leave the stream on. Every morning, come here, leave the stream on. You guys are going to make me poor because I'm going to go buy you guys free accounts every day. I already do a giveaway of like 1 to 2 accounts, mostly from Tradeify. Per day. We do so many. Or for other, actually, usually 2 accounts, sometimes up to 4 of all the prop firms, but I'm going to add an extra Tradeify straight to funded every single day. If we get to 1,000 viewers, I'm going to go buy another one for you guys. So I'm going to give you all $1,000 if y'all get our viewers to 1,000. So click the like button, everybody. Like everybody scroll down and click it. That's it. So that means I give you guys $250 a day or whatever it ends up costing me. I don't know. QQQ irrational rule. Possible MHP break on QQQ. Wait a minute. That's not right. Yeah, that's odd. That is a weird trigger. Yeah, that's absolutely wrong. Yeah, thanks for alerting. I have no idea what triggered that weirdness. Maybe something blipped in the maybe something blipped. Let's see what triggered it. What this means is yellow that it broke and unbroke. It means it's somewhere inside of here. That's not right. The index divergence, yes. So the index divergence is based on resilience. That is true. So our index divergence is that resilience is S&P is positive 30, NASDAQ is minus 15. That's where that light comes from. So this is good. This is alerting you. Index divergence alerts you of sector rotation. So that's why I cleared out my position, because of heavy sector rotation. So NASDAQ stocks are selling off. That's what alerted me to that right out the door, right? So it doesn't mean we're going to crash, but it means while we do have that initial wave of selling of tech, people are rotating to other things. So let's let that tech wave finish selling, and I'm going to catch the wave back up. Yeah. Ignore that irrational rule. That's a very weird way it triggered like this. Maybe there's something stuck. It never blips like that. That's weird. So yeah, all these lights are green except for this one. That one's correct. Weird, right? Yeah. Who knows, man? The internet stuff is so weird to me. Computer stuff. I don't even know. Well, ignore it for now. Okay. Yeah, so the index divergence, that is definitely alerting you of rotation. NVIDIA has support down here. So again, if we have a second wave or third wave down, we've got legs to trade off of. So good. I've got dips to buy. That's good. Apple, bull zone bottom and breaking. So be careful there. Microsoft and hedge pressure. Yeah, so a lot of the stocks are sitting close to supports. MHP and Microsoft. Yeah, so at worst, I think we get maybe like one tiny little leg down. And we'll scoop it up. A lot of your tech stocks already are supporting around this area. So that could be a trade. That could be a trade. Ooh. All right, friends, do me a favor. I'm going to make you guys watch ads until we get 500 views. I'm going to stop talking. 500 likes. Hit the like button. Rocket Scooter. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Smash it, smash it. Remember, we've got some really cool things coming up. Funded Next is a straight to funded program coming out. July the 1st, we're going to get 30% off of all those accounts. So we're going to get this exclusive sale for partners using our code ROCKET. Ooh, you guys hit it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tradeify right now lowered their payout cycle from 10 days to 7 days. Which is cool. 30% off with the Rocket Scooter coupon there. That's really neat. You get payouts faster. All my accounts retroactively changed. The ones I'm still in now are in 7-day payout windows, payout cycles. It's really good. Yeah, and then buy one get one on My Funded Futures. So you know the one we've been talking about on our show. You pass an account with them, go get the expert account and pass it, and go fund it. They'll give you a second eval for free. That's amazing. That's 50% off if you pass, essentially. All right, so keep an eye on resiliences. I'm out of my trades. I'm not doing anything right now. I tried to take the initial long, res went negative on NASDAQ. So we'll probably dip, and then we'll probably do this today. You see how the market is trying to hold? It's like not really selling off easily. That's what rotation looks like. I'll teach you guys. If you look on, you know, it's like doing this because people are selling something and buying something else. You can see that in the evidence of one of these is positive, one of these is negative. So usually let's let that selling just finish off. And then we've got A plus pivots like nearby. I could take some B setup in here. Yeah, but oh, so close to 1,000 viewers. So close. The only channel that reduces the stress of investing. Well, thank you. We try to keep it cool and chill here. A lot of people out there, there's a lot of, you know, heaviness, a lot of drama, a lot of yelling, screaming, a lot of craziness. And we're just chill vibes, chill moods, chill money making, chill music, no drama, no heaviness, keep our blood pressures low. Yeah, and also your first eval, we get a coupon for whatever percentage off you get. In my funded. 50% off your first time, I think, is the what you get. Now, when people say thank you, Matt, and they say TY for thank you, we have, you know, Ty is one of our mods in here, so it's like Ty Matt. Ty and Matt. Besties forever. What's up, Stu? The sky is falling. Stu, dude, I love your picture. Was pretty dope. That one you sent me. Resilience don't lie. That's right. Resilience is never wrong. You guys are going to for the resilience class, I think tomorrow or today. It's either class 4 or 5. I forget. Let me double check. It's tomorrow. No, it's today. Today is the resilience class. And what you're going to learn, the rule of thumb at rocket scooters people will tell you is that resilience is never wrong. It's only early. Resilience don't lie. It is so good at letting you know what the stocks are doing. Resilience alerted me of sector cycling right out the door. The alert told me that we had index divergence. I'm completely out of the way on my longs. I'm going to let it fall to strong pivots. Look at that. Look at that smartness. Doesn't mean we're not bearish at all today. Things are pretty good. S&P might hold at half gap here. Nasdaq might get close to the gap fill, and then there's I'm scoop it up at the bottom. We got A+ all down in here. Ooh. Ooh, lovely. Yeah. Yeah, y'all ignore that little blip then. It's probably some kind of display bug. Not really sure what cached it or something, because we never even broke MHP anytime soon. It must have been like the MHP had a value, like a default value at some point that triggered the alert during the window that does watch this. Then maybe MHP was, it calculated as infinity or something, and it triggered that had broken or something. Who knows? You divide by 0, you can get infinity, and that triggers that. Maybe there was a hiccup this morning in the calculation of this alert, or when this alert triggered that it was broken, but I never saw it go red, but who knows? Ignore this yellow light. There's a little uptick here. I wonder if we can get a little uptick at half gap. Hopefully Nasdaq should maybe can start staging in, maybe. Just a little bit, maybe couple micros here. I like the idea of trading Nasdaq because it's the one that is got the most move today. Most to move today. Nasdaq's the one pulling back the hardest, so it's the one that has the most upside momentum. Guys, we're almost at 1,000 viewers. Oh my God, that'll be record breaking. We've never hit 1,000 viewers concurrently on the stream. Retweet. All right, hold on. You guys help me out real quick. All right. Guys, do me a favor. Go to this link here. Comment, retweet, share, whatever. Let's get the viewers to 1,000. I'm super excited to see the viewers get this big. All right. What the heck is going on here? All right. Boo, 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 boo. Negative resilience not getting much better, but you can still have some kind of movement here with negative res. It's just a caution, right? So we're gonna watch. Obviously, the only thing I really have is the box trading inside of here. So if we do feel I've got A plus down in there, if it starts supporting half gap with it on the edge, I might still try to take a long here. We have no A plus plays on our liquidity map, you guys. So sometimes when you're in a strong bull market, you've got no strong pivots to play off of. You just have the box itself. The liquidity map here is pretty clean. On the open is support. If we do support, I can jump in on the long. Even if resilience is negative, it's just cautionary to tell me to step down. I can still always decide to take it. So I'm probably going to start staging back into it if we do support. And it's getting close to 0. What's going on here? All right. All right. All right, I might actually jump in on this in a little bit. If you guys can take this stream that I threw in here, if you guys can go out there and reshare it. Go there, just like it, comment, reshare it. We should be good. Nasdaq is starting to pick up a little bit of a bid here. I might jump in just for funsies. Let me just jump in with one Nasdaq contract. I'm going to jump in. Resilience is getting better. I'm going to assume it's going to get better. Doesn't mean it's the right trade to make, but I will take the stab at it now. Just to see if we get that bid popping. There were supports in all the tech. I still could be wrong for the day, but I'm going to take it with just one contract. This is kind of basically, this is the 1A bet here, just getting in a little early. I'm getting in early, hoping that it goes above 0. And we'll see if that ends up going. All right. All right, all right, all right. Okay, so let me see what's going on here. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. So jump back in, anticipating. We saw a bid on stocks. Now I'm back on the 1A trade, the original one from day. I avoided the cautionary thing. Now I'm back in on the long. Can't complain. Let's see if it works. Now again, 1A up to DD band could be this the trade that's just massive big ups. Everybody here in chat, you guys long, you guys shorting? What are y'all doing? Let me know. You guys trading this? Resilience is getting slightly better. In chat, you guys long, you guys short, you guys buy the dip, you guys trying to short this, what are you trying to do? So I make this into a 20K day today. Ooh, we're getting so close to 1,000 people. Long since open. Very nice. Yeah, resilience got me the caution. We started getting back resilience close to being positive on NASDAQ. S&P's positive again. Should be nice and tidy. Now, again, this is the range we're playing with. If we get the breakout, be super excited to see that. Get that run, baby. Let's pop it. There we go. Nice little pop there. 600, 700 bucks. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hanging on to this one, looking tidy. All right, trying to maintain consistency on these accounts. I already started the day off up 10K, so I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I need to get consistency on all these accounts. I'm watching them. About to work all my accounts green here. Or they're all green, but working them all to make some green. Let's push it, baby. Come on, let's roll it. That's pretty cool. I got in, I cautioned, I got back in. Market's stabilizing a little bit better. We love it. We love what we see here. Good deal, good deal, good deal. Hang on to it. Come on. Now this is just probably going to consolidate and test there as resilience is still on the fence. So we'll see what happens when we get the open test here. Very, very possible today. Oh, that's clean. That's super clean. Remember, I told you guys it was just sector rotation. We're really good at seeing that. That's why you guys are here. We can read the market like a fucking book. Oh my God. All right, now the thing is how do we respond to this? Rotation was pretty simple. Pretty good, right? Did we do good with the rotation? I got in, cautioned out, got back in. No crazy. So, no crazy market, no crazy sell-off, just a little bit of rotation, and hopefully we support and stay the fort. I'm loving it, dude. I am loving it. Oh, we are 10 people away from Tradeify straight to fund a giveaway. I think my open price is wrong in futures. So in futures, this is the open of the equities. Oh, dude, you are absolutely right. Thank you. No, you are right. What the hell? Thank you. Yeah, you are right. Why am I an idiot? Okay, well, here we go. My family's been wondering that for years. Why am I an idiot? Thank you. I don't even know how that happened. Probably because I'm multitasking in the morning. And I don't take ADHD meds anymore. So I'm like fucking scatterbrained. Thanks, brother. I love you guys. Y'all are so smart. Y'all got me on this. Like, y'all, I'm on. Like, I'm never going to miss out with you guys here. Y'all are so smart. It's... They have the worst kind of ADHD. It's so bad. As a kid, it was bad. They didn't realize why I did so bad in high school and junior high. I was only doing good in my math classes. I didn't do great in my other classes because I wasn't really interested in it. And then I get on meds finally in college, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're like severely ADHD. Have you been like struggling to pay attention and focus on stuff that you don't like?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah." I got dangerously close to not even passing high school, failing a lot of my classes all the time. And they're like, "Weren't you in AP classes?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'd get like 100 on the test, but I wouldn't do any of the homework." And then I got on and I graduated third in my engineering class. So I was like, okay, that's what ADHD is like. I excelled at everything I did. I just didn't want to do a lot of stuff. So, but nowadays I don't take meds anymore. I try not to because they fuck up my blood pressure and get me all brain all wacky. Same here, only math. Yeah. ADHD people, they're great at anything they touch. They try not to touch a lot of stuff. It takes a lot of motivation to get them interested in something. Got to touch across the board here. I'll probably go for, if it keeps going up, I'm right now sitting at about 13,000 profit. I'll show you guys. I'll take the picture in a second. We get the roll up here. Nasdaq resilience isn't necessarily positive yet, but we'll see. Come on, fingers crossed. Did grab that dip here. Let's hopefully it holds. Here's the test at open. This is the 1A setup this time. And the first time we were at open, Nasdaq resilience was a lot better than it is here. Still not positive yet, but we did see that sector rotation wave this morning. And now it might retrace this. So let's take a look. Again, I know I'm kind of risking not taking this $600-700 as profit, but I think I'm going to hold for more and just be a ballsy person today. Guys, we were 18 people away from a funded account. You guys, everyone go here. If you want to do your part, I won't do a giveaway until this happens. Click that link, go to that tweet, retweet it. We need 18 more people in here. That's it. 18 more people. 18 more people. That's it. All-time record. For a funded account. That's it. 18 more people. We are so close. Can we break 1,000? The 1,000 member celebration. I'm gonna be so sad if this just turns around and sells off today. Got that little bump up there, but now it's pulling back. Don't pull back. Hang in there. All we need is, 9 more people. 9 more people. Love you guys. Okay, I'm almost up 13K for the day. As long as it doesn't sell off. Oh, it's exciting. Ooh, 2 people away. 2 people away. 13K is the new 10. 13 is the new 10. That's funny. We are almost there. We are almost there at 1,000. This is record breaking in the history of the company. Wow. Wow. It's time. It's time, guys, because we're going to celebrate. Hold on. Let's roll in. This is kind of like watching the ball drop, right? Speaking of, let's monkey paw this shit. This song is guaranteed to make the market go up. Doesn't fail that often. Well, used to not fail that often. Used to be all the time. All the time. I'm long the market right now, waiting for the market to push higher. So right now I'm looking for a support right here at half gap support.
You hit 1K! You hit 1K! You hit 1K! Woo!
What's up? Pickle! 1,000! Rockets in chat, rockets in chat, rockets in chat.
Rockets in chat! Woo! Yay, we did it! We did it,
Everyone, type Tradeify in chat. We'll do a giveaway. Woo! That's exciting.
Congrats, gang. Look, we got 1,012 viewers now.
You know what I'll do? Let's give away 2.
Let's do it.
Let's do 2. 2 straight to funded Tradeifys. Celebrating. Thank you guys. Love y'all for giving all the love on the stream.
Yay! Woo! Clip it, chat. Clip it, chat. Clip it, chat.
So for those of you guys that are new here, this is the Monkey Paw song. The history of the Monkey Paw is that IDOC and I were in an antique shop, and we saw this shriveled up, mummified monkey paw sitting on there. And she was standing there. She's like, boy, I'm hungry. I wish I had a sandwich. And all of a sudden, one of the fingers curled up like this, and a sandwich appeared on the mantle of the fireplace. And then we realized we had something special. In the background of the shop, we heard this song playing. And all of a sudden we realized we can wish for things we wanted with this magic monkey paw. So we got the shop owner to give us the monkey paw song. He bestowed upon me the Cobra Kai headband and said, anytime you wish, play the song, and you can utilize one of the monkey paw hand wishes. You guys all see it like The Simpsons, like everybody's done the monkey paw trope in movies and shows. And so this song is going to get the market pumping up. All right, one of you, we're doing 2. One of you is about to become a Tradeify straight to funded. Straight to funded. You will be funded if your name is drawn. What is he doing? You guys all right back there or what?
Yeah, we're good. I'm streaming too, and I told him to go to you.
Oh, you're streaming? Oh, yo, what's up? What's up? PMC, winner number 1. What's up, IDOC's friends? Welcome to the stream, you guys. I didn't know she was streaming too. Very, 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 very cool. PMC, type something in chat. You're the first one, and we'll do 2. I'll buy you guys 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give away an account. Every day we can do 1,000 viewers. I'm going to go buy an extra Tradeify account to give away. Straight to funded, you guys. Oh, let me see which one. Let me go get them for you guys. Hold up. All right, did you win? PMC, congratulations. You're the first winner. So let me put this up here really quick. We'll do one more in a second. Okay, right now we're gonna play. Everybody, my long trades. I'm in a 10K day today. We're gonna see if I can get like I can't see crap with these glasses on. So I'm gonna see if I can. Basically, resilience being positive again. We're back to being okay. I'm long the market. We got the Monkey Paw song playing. The headband is for good luck, by the way. You guys are just tuning in. I'm Matt Coward. I'm the CEO of the Rock Scooter trading platform. I'm also a live trader. I'm live funded with My Funded Futures TV. I'm live funded with Elite Trader Funding. I'm also the star of the My Funded TV's Lunch Money with Matt happy hour right at lunchtime. So come watch us over there. Kind of a little more decorated live traders on YouTube. We do contests and win them and stuff. I also have a secret magic monkey paw that makes the market rally. Okay, guys, type Tradeify in chat. This is record breaking. 1,000 concurrent viewers, dude. I'm so pumped. Thank you guys for all your support, and thank you, iDocs peeps, for coming on over, bumming us over the edge. She's streaming the other room over there. I wonder why she's walking around this morning with makeup on. I was like, she cheating on me? She's probably cheating on me anyways, but she's cheating on me with a whole bunch of guys right now on stream. She's kind of cool because I love her community. They're awesome. I moderate over there from time to time. So right now I'm looking for market to hold the open. This is a 1A setup right here. Again, there's not a lot of evidence that the market does sell off. There's not a lot of evidence that it does rally. So when it's tied, I usually take the long setup. But today we're gonna wish for a pump. So I got the rally going here. I've got one contract long. I'm up about maybe 13,000 today, pending that this market does move. So we'll see if we get anything. Any downside move does have really strong support down inside of here. So roughly you got 20 points of range to play with today. My risk is small just in case it does sell off and fall. Hey guys, in about 5 minutes, I'll spin the wheel one more time. I'm going to focus on my trade really quick, but keep typing in Tradeify. We'll do the giveaway in just a second here. Really appreciate the support, you guys. All right. And we do giveaways every day on our stream and on the My Funded show when you guys come over there. We give away like 50 accounts sometimes in resets. It's crazy. This is awesome, you guys. Let me take a picture of this. All right. Let's charge the monkey paw. Everybody put rockets in chat. You know when you put a rocket in chat, it charges the monkey paw. We want this market to rally. Okay. We gotta still play it. We gotta still play it one more time till we break highs and we're good. Okay, I can't see without my glasses on. Gotta put them on and check it out. Glasses are funny on the outside of the headband though. Hold on, guys. All right, let's see. Hopefully the market gets some movement here, some momentum. I'm excited to see if I can get my long trade going up here. I'm really pushing. I made 150,000 with Tradeify since my tenure with them started in February. I'm trying to get them all. I'm trying to get that balance paid out to me by trading smaller into the payout windows or the payout cycles. And so with that, I'm going to basically be able to oops, hold on. Make a post real quick of this. All right, well, I'm taking a picture of this for the records. Structure looking more like a sell-off if we don't get high soon. The structure is looking more like rotation. I wouldn't necessarily think sell-off, but it possibly can. We're just gonna be watching this, right? Keep your eye out on what the stocks are doing. Watch Nvidia. We need to lose key levels and the market can sell off really hard. 153.75 on Nvidia is key. Apple's kind of already there. Amazon's kind of already there. But keep an eye out for these key levels here, okay? All right, you guys, we did the giveaway in about 5 minutes, so let me go make a tweet really quick. This is really exciting. I'm super happy, guys. We've been streaming for 10 years. Going on 10 years. One of the longest running live futures trading stream, period. I've taken breaks through here to go develop trading platforms and marketplaces and stuff, but now we stream all day, every day. We got our 1,000 mark. This is really cool. This is a huge milestone for me. I love you guys. Come on, Monkey Paul. Don't bring us down. Okay. Dude, I'm so excited I can't even type. My fucking fingers are all mushy here. All right, guys. All right. Monkey Paw's hanging in there. All right, we got one more song that's kind of like the Monkey Paw. This one is also the backup that also gets the market moving. We're going to be doing a contest for songwriting contest. We did lifetime giveaway last time we did this. So with the songwriting contest, basically what happens is if you can write an AI song, we have a song submission channel, a rocket scooter themed AI song, whatever. We have this huge, it took like a whole month to get through. We had so many submissions. We have semifinals and finals. We give away prizes if your song is one of the songs we select. So we're excited to, don't forget the cooter. Oh yeah. We're gonna have to have the rocket scooter. All right, guys, one more giveaway. And then we'll do our normal giveaway in an hour. So this is extra Tradeifys just to celebrate. We'll do another giveaway in about an hour. One more. All right, guys, this is for a Tradeify, straight to funded. I give away about 100 accounts every month. We have more giveaways on this stream than any other stream out there with futures. Resilience just took a nosedive again down, so be very careful today on this upside move. Might just caution myself and take some profit. Let me just take profit in this. I'm going to be like an absolute wuss here and close everything but 2 accounts. I'm going to lock in about $1,000 across most of the accounts and close everything but 2 accounts. I'm leaving 2 runners on the table. I'm up 13,000 right now. Who's the winner? Oh, shoot. My bad. Ned. Ned is the winner. Ned, N-E-D. Ned, type something in chat. My 2 winners. I got instructions for you in a minute. Resilience just took a dive down on NASDAQ, and S&P's pulling back just a little bit. I closed everything but 2. All right, Ned, congratulations. PNC, congratulations. We'll be doing one more giveaway in like about an hour. All right, Resilience just jumped positive again. Okay. All right. That caution that I had is over, but let's just kind of watch out for this. All right, let's hang on to this. I know I was being wussy about that, but take a picture of my gains so far. I'm just trading in just these 4 accounts and these 4 accounts. No red accounts today. I'm not trading. I didn't trade in all of them, but just most of them. Fundanex at the top, Tradeify at the bottom. Oops. I did caution when I got that negative res dip, and I wonder what stock that was, but I did. That's awesome, you guys. Congrats, congrats. Good deal, good deal. But I did close out to be cautionary. I did hold a couple of runners just in case we ran, but I'm gonna watch this really tight. All right, guys. We're gonna do one more giveaway in just a little bit. What a fake out. Yeah. That cautioned me to kind of stay on the sidelines here. All right, back to seriousness. The song got us some momentum though, which is kind of nice. I do like that. I do like that a lot. All right, we'll see if we get anything else off of it. That was kind of cautionary here. I wonder which stock this was. Let's double check. So we're looking to see if stocks have filled their gaps. And what Resilience does is a gap fill predictor, and it's watching what some of the stocks are doing. One of the stocks must have been right on the edge, dipped and ripped. And let's see who it was. Meta, nope. Tesla, nope. Oh, it was Google. That's what it was. So Google was like making a fake out here, and then Google got rescued. So we're back to, dude, we're back to solid here. I could jump back in on this. Why not? Let's just put one back on the table. Just one from here for the run up. This is about a 130 to about 40. So it's about a 3-to-1 setup just with one contract. Honestly, I don't even really need to be doing too much here, but this account has room to move. Some of my accounts barely making anything though. So gotta get some momentum on those. Rocket scooter gonna ride the wave. Bow, 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 bow. Really love you guys. Thanks for helping us push over the edge there. That was really awesome to see such a huge turnout today. All right, we're doing one more giveaway in just a little bit. For those of you that stick around, we do this every single morning. Yeah, on average, I give away like 30 to 50 accounts a day. Go to my funded show and you come with me over to that show. They give away a freaking bonanza of accounts. They do like wheel spins and give away like 20 at a time and 30 at a time and 10 at a time. It's like basically they just shower that show with free My Funded Futures accounts. They're very cool over there. So Tradeify giveaways over, you guys. We'll do another one in a little bit. So every time we get to 1,000 viewers, I'm going to go out there and buy you guys an account. They are going to cost me about $350 a piece. So all right. Okay, let's see if we get this breakout run here. I just jumped back in on the long once everything kind of stabilized again. Let's keep an eye out for Goog, because I think Goog and Google are the ones that are sort of like on the fence here. Yeah. So resilience is very sensitive around half gap. What I really like about it is a gap fill predictor. What you really want to see is that it will tell you if certain stocks have gapped and gone. So for instance, Google opened here and closed here yesterday. Google gapped up. Will Google fill its gap or not is depending on people wanting to buy or sell Google. Will the index fill its gap or not is depending on what all the 500 stocks are doing. And in NASDAQ, the 100 and S&P, the 500, we watch all the gap fills simultaneously in one spot. Right now, it's slightly above zero, which means the majority of the stocks are kind of doing this. So the index is going to hold the fort. My scare on resilience is that if resilience is down there, then the stocks are actually filling their gap. Now we're going to see the gap fill is noted by being above or below this dashed line here. That's it. Like NVIDIA above, Apple below, Amazon above, Microsoft above. See how that's working? And so the net sum of all of them is like not all of them are above, right? And so the index is going to struggle when it's less than zero, like why I originally was trying to close my position out earlier. And resilience is very like sensitive at the halfway point. And when we find stocks that are like right on the edge here, we got to kind of try to find and see which one it is that's making most of the movement happen. So right now, Google is the one that's causing the turmoil because Google's right on the edge. And it's a lot of market caps. This is market cap weighted. The fact is Google pops above here, you're going to see a lot of this spikeage, right? Google dropped below, resilience dropped below zero. All the other ones are basically stable one way or the other. We start to look for stocks that are crossing the barrier from one side to the other. So picking up instant demand in certain stocks. That's basically it. If you guys don't forget to keep using the Rocket Scooter code with all of our partners. This is our best thing we can tell you guys to do here. If you use prop firms, use Rocket Scooter code everywhere you go. We do get the best deals. We get better deals than any other streamer. We get exclusive deals with our code a lot of the times too. We have an exclusive deal coming up when Funded Next launches a straight to funded program with extra discount. The more you use our accounts, the more we can go ask these guys to do giveaways. We give away over 100 accounts every single month. We try to get it bigger and bigger as we grow. Every day we have more than 1,000 viewers. I will give away a funded account with Tradeify, straight to funded. You'll be a funded trader just by being here. After this, we have another thing that we do that we spend $1,000 a month using our code. You enter into a drawing every single month for a $4,000 prize of free software, lifetime for life, Rocket Scooter. So those of you that do use our code a lot or having like a month where you blow up a lot and you spend a lot of money at a prop firm using our code, then you can actually have a consolation prize, makes the burn a little less. Now, I hate that we're not really picking up a lot of momentum here. Watch this giant like red fuck you candle come out of nowhere. Kind of still losing a little bit of momentum here. Maybe I should close out and just stop Let me close out. I'm going to take profit. Let's just call it. Okay, let's chill on this for now until Nasdaq gets back above it. And I'm probably being a wuss here, but second fake out here. So again, we are losing some momentum. I did close out. So I closed out so all you guys can make money. So if you're long the market, you're welcome. Did I get a little extra bump there? Like literally 3 seconds after I closed out, there's a bump. That's okay. I'm okay with the profit I've made. I'm pretty cool, so I don't need to push it too hard. But we are getting a little bit of lack of momentum here. Yeah, you're welcome, guys. That's for you guys. I did that for y'all. Play the song for you guys. All right, y'all want the cool one? This one always works really well. This is more of a chill song.
From the bottom, now we analyzing trends. Wrist tight, stop, loss, never break, never bend. Candles talking to me, I don't need new friends. Rocket scooter running plays, we ain't here to pretend.
So our songwriting contest is gonna be really cool if you guys want to get in on that. We'll be doing it starting it next month on July. Money comes slow, but I keep my pace. Bag getting heavy, no time to waste. Rocket scooter, yeah, we set in the space. I see the breakout, volume on the rise. NQ moving, got that fire in my eyes. Never over leverage, got a strategy. You're welcome, guys. Y'all are absolutely welcome. Yep, you got it. I gave y'all that win. I closed out so you can win the bounty. There you go. There you go. At least my call was right. I'm okay with making whatever money I've made. I just had a couple of runners anyways. It wasn't like it was big ups or downs anyways. But emotions do. Okay. Nice bull market today, man. Love it. You're looking at because emotional damage now. You like the song, dude? This is the best. Yeah, I love this song, man. All right, stock's gonna holding up there. Let's check Google and Google really quick. Google and Google. So far today, this is about, what's this, like 9. How much did I do? I'm too lazy to add this up. This is 9, 10. 10, 6, 11, 12. It's about 12K today. Not bad. Boy, I love that song. One more time. This is the best song, right? Woo, baby, 1,000. 1,000. We've been getting bigger every single day, though. This puts us as one of the top 5 by views future streams out there in the morning. Non TV show. Oh, we'll be big one. We'll be number one day. We're just starting out, baby. I got big plans for the Empire. Rocket Scooter, Rocket Place, everything. I got all our partners involved. We have a show with tons of people on it. I got lots of stuff I want to do with the stream. So we're gonna, when we get bigger and bigger and bigger, and once we start marketing the marketplace where we have all of our vendors and stuff, we're gonna have this huge thing going on. Collabs, guests, fun stuff. You're partial to the song you submitted 2 weeks ago with Cake, the Distance Flare to it. Wait, which one is it? Is it in the channel? Let me find you really quick. Nice day today. Let me go to the song submissions. I want to hear the one that you did. The winning move. Okay. Yeah, but it's only 30 seconds long though. I liked it too. I wanted it to be longer. It did sound like Cake. However, it was only 30 seconds of Cake. He's going the distance. We need more of it, man. We need more of it. You didn't give us cake. You gave us a cupcake. You gave us a mini cupcake. Yes. Remember, I don't know if you watched The Office, where Kevin was like, he was like, first you had cakes, then you had cupcakes, which is a smaller cake, and then you have mini cupcakes, which is a smaller cupcake. When does it end with you people? Play the cupcake song anyways? All right. All right. So I'm on the sidelines. We just got some scares on resilience as Google and some other stocks are starting to bounce around. So I did exit my trade a little early. Just basically right here at the top, and then I don't feel like we're selling off, but if we did sell off, I've got some A pluses down here to play off of. Holding puts for next week. Yeah, I was long and I just closed out. As we're getting some wobbliness right now in the NASDAQ, I just closed out with profit. I closed my runners out. Yeah, I did. We jammed out to this yesterday. I was like, okay.
Liquidity maps running through his veins, calculations done in the second slab. If the signals are bullish, he's trading off that. Resilience pops, the maps appear. 30 seconds in, the targets are clear. He's not just guessing, he's got a plan. Bullish or bearish.
It's like you gave us a verse. It was amazing. And then we didn't get a chorus to resolve that. I feel so uneasy. I'm like, wait, where'd the chorus go? Dave Matthews meets Cake. Yeah, it kind of has like a Dave Matthews with the banjo feel to it. It's pretty solid song. I dig it, but we need the rest of the song. What does that chorus sound like? One can only imagine. It's all verse with no chorus, so I feel a little uneasy. We need to resolve that verse. I'm on the edge here. How does the song end up? One will only know. It's so unsatisfying. I know. I bet you the chorus, I'm only using my imagination. If it's like Going the Distance, it's like an awesome song. That was like the anthem for freaking 1995 or whatever year that was. You heard that song everywhere. What was the trade I took today? So last night, basically, I longed off of gamma exposure levels. So weekly gamma exposure, we call hedge pressure here. I longed overnight and put a stop and went to bed. I woke up this morning and just closed out pre-market. And then when the market dipped, I started longing for this second run here. Market has a 1A setup on S&P. So when I look at liquidity map on S&P, this 1A right here is the open is support. If this white line is greater than 0, which is the condition right here, I trade small. Those of you that went to the liquidity map class yesterday, did y'all get this morning? Y'all looked at it today, right? The open open to next resistance, small if resilience is less than 0, sit out if it's not. Because Nasdaq is not, I'm scaring myself out and sitting out. I'm following my guidelines straight up. Now you guys have gone through the boot camp. You guys see that all my decisions really kind of follow these guidelines here. So this is basically code. This says if the open is support, then I long to next resistance. Boom to next resistance. With a small position only, I had 1 if resilience is greater than 0, which S&P was fine. Nasdaq wasn't. So when they disagree with each other, I still side with the S&P over the Nasdaq. When they differ like this, it's called sector rotation. People are selling one and jumping into the other. So I still stuck at the long. And as the market started to rally, Nasdaq started losing a little bit of steam, and so did the S&P. So even though it's still bullish, I did caution out and take this other condition, which is I'm flat if resilience is less than 0. Just in case there is some momentum to the downside, I can scoop up an A+ position for later in the afternoon. Right? So all this like get in, get out, get in, get out was based on resilience. The instruction to do so is all right up here in the guideline. So your liquidity map will have that all up here on the top. And the setup's pretty simple, straightforward. And none of our hedge pressures or anything are nearby, so none of this is actionable today. So right now it's only trading inside the redistribution zone. I'd like to see all of the stocks bullish, but we're not getting enough movement in tech, the big Nasdaq stocks, to really give us like the big momentum I want for a huge rally, but I also don't believe we're selling off. If you go through the Mag 7 here, you'll see that there's a lot of Nvidia is good, Apple is bad, Amazon is okay, Microsoft is okay, Meta is good, Google is bad, Tesla is medium bad, Google is bad. So with everything like up, down, up, down, up, down, you're getting that kind of like choppiness here as people are being very picky about which stocks they're getting in today. Doesn't mean sell off, doesn't mean crash, doesn't mean short. I'm still into the long side of this, but because it can have some selling pressure here, I'm definitely on the sidelines waiting for something better. If it dips into bull territory, I've got support all day long here. Super clean, super easy. I've got support from here. Support from here. It'll be very nice. Who here is your first time in the stream, by the way? Just a quick question. If you guys haven't tuned in before, having questions for me or whatever about the trading style we do or what I do, I maintain a 75% win rate. I show all my historic stats. I compete in competitions. I win trading competitions. I do a lot of cool stuff here. It's not your first time, RX. So if you guys are interested in learning about what I do, just ask questions, man. I'm here. A lot of people stream. A lot of people stream gambling. A lot of people stream prop firm arbitrage, trading thousands of different kinds of prop firms. And very few people will show you like, you know, the journey of one account. That's what we commit to do here. So I'm currently up 150K with Tradeify, plus whatever I made today. And I'm just basically working it down to payouts to go live. I'm going to try to become live funded with them. I'm live funded with 2 prop firms right now. I got live with ETF. I got live with my funded features, and now I'm about to go live with Tradeify. And after that, I'm going to get on the top step leaderboard, try to get #1 there. I'm going to be number one across the board. So my job this year is to try to go out there and beat everybody if I can. Be tough. But there's a lot of good traders out there, and I like competition. So, you know, a lot of my friends out there crushing it. A lot of my friends out there #1s, leaderboards. A lot of my friends out there winning contests and stuff too. And I always jump in and try to compete with the best, see if we can do it. Why does the Discord link reject access? It shouldn't. Are you the one in chat? Do I use a trade copier? I don't use a trade copier. The thing that you'll notice I don't do is I split my risk up. I don't blow up that much. I've been babysitting some of these accounts for almost 4 months without blowing them up. So the idea is when you split your risk up, you do so much better. Copy trading is a trick that influencers teach you so that you blow up faster and use their code more. Copy trading is like an absolute scam. If you guys watch a streamer that copy trades, you're getting scammed. Because they're basically, let me teach you the scam. You guys want to learn how you've been scammed? Look, I can tell you something pretty cool. All right. With affiliate code use, I rock it, you know, sometimes. Geez, there's some days I'll tell you this. Okay. So affiliate code means that every time you use a code, I make money, right? So here's what I can go do. A lot of people do this. They're going to go off screen. If you don't see people enter on screen, you're getting scammed. It's called prop firm arbitrage. What people are going to do is going to go out there. They're going to have a bunch of different accounts. They're going to long full port, copy trade in one of them. They're going to short full port, copy trade another one. So they're going to be shorting Top Step and longing, I don't know, 500 futures, whatever. And then they're going to drag onto the screen the one that's winning, and they're all full port. They're going to tell you guys, I copy trade, do 20 accounts, 20 Apex, 20 Apex, 20 this, 10 that. And then you do the same thing. And what happens is either A, one of these accounts goes to the moon and they can tweet about it, and then their influence grows and gets bigger. More people use their code. Or B, if they blow up, so do you. And then everyone uses the code and they make money. They hedge their own trading gains by teaching you to copy trade and using their code. It is such an amazing scheme out there that the copy traders of the world tell you to do that. The real traders of the world will tell you don't do that. I could tell you to do it, and then I'll, make 10 times as much money selling affiliate shit. Who does that? If you see somebody copy trading, a lot of them are doing that. Copy trade 20x, 20x, 20x. This is the whole scheme there. A real trader will tell you to split your risk up, slow you down. Copy trading just accelerates your losses. You're probably going to lose trading. And it doesn't matter. So if I copy trade 20 accounts and make money, I blast it out. If I blow up, so do you. I make money when I lose. I make money when I win. I make money when I lose. And basically, it's a money printing machine. The copy trading affiliate program sort of thing. Play the Pokemon theme song. Oh, I love the Pokemon theme song. Well, I'll get like a copyright strike, though, if I can play it. People actually do that. Well, I know people that do that because I've heard people laugh about doing that. They're like, trading is now a money printing machine. I can't lose. I make money every day, no matter what. So people say this. And you're like, yeah, but you're teaching people bad habits. You're just basically gambling, showing the winning account on streams to encourage other people to copy trade. People that enter their trades off stream and then drag them on while they're winning. Just be on alert. You've fallen into a system of printing money for them. I'm not calling any names out, but that's really what happens. So I commit to the same accounts and I show you the same accounts and they're always on my screen. You're never going to be like, oh guys, by the way, here today I made 50,000 in this extra account I wasn't talking about. And I also split my risk up because when you split your risk up, it's better. Here's an example. I've got a strong pivot from here. I've got a strong pivot from here. I've got a strong pivot from here. Some of these accounts have 50,000 in buffer. Okay, they have more room to lose. Some of the accounts might only have 20,000 in buffer as an example. So why don't I take the account that has more room to play and put it in the most dangerous, put R for the amount of risk. This is the riskiest one because it has the more room to fall. This is medium risk. This is low risk, right? So I take the fatter account and put it in first, the medium account, put it in second, and then the smaller account, put it in third. It's like DCAing, right? So DCAing is like the best way to beat prop firms. So if you split your accounts up, it's almost like DCAing across all your accounts. It's kind of a trick. Oh, Tyler's not a scammer. You're not dishonest about it. You show your stuff. The difference is that people that don't show their stuff. You're like, here's my Apex today. Oh, here's my take profits today. Oh, here's my Tradeify today. Every day it's like some winning account magically pops up on the screen. Or worse is that some people out there just paper trading, a lot of it. You're not, you're real, dude. Tyler's only scam is his teeth. Did Tyler get veneers? Are those teeth, is that beautiful smile a lie? I've been thinking about getting veneers myself. But then like going to Vietnam to get them so they're cheaper. That's what IDOT keeps telling me. Oh, is it a fake smile? It's a $15,000 smile. LOL. You got yours in Miami? Bro, I've been thinking like, this shit's expensive. IDOC's like, go to Vietnam and do it. They'll do it for really cheap. Okay. You got yours in Thailand? Can I over my trades I did today so far? Yeah, absolutely. So what I do, we do gamma exposure and volume prediction here. What we do that's different than everyone else is we have a technique that can predict volume. And so I'll give you some examples. Every single night, we have this bot that posts gamma exposure levels. They have probabilities. So this one says 90% close above, and this one's 80% close above. That's actually the truth of these backtests here. We had the backtest results shared inside of the Discord. It's just gamma level. So when you touch these lines, they're 100% predictable high volume. And so I always bet that we stay on the same side of the line because it takes a lot of volume to break it. Very rarely do you do. This one is 80%. So because the probabilities are so high, I always long them. It's basically so this is weekly options gamma exposure, and this is monthly. And I use them to trade futures. It's very simple. The blue, just like you see right here, blue is a pivot upward and orange is a pivot upward. So we opened last night basically hugging the blue. And I just jumped in on the long. I put a stop and I went to bed. I woke up this morning like 7 o'clock, just closed out with like 3,000, 3,000, and 3,000 pre-market. And then when the market dipped down to this halfway point, which is another volume pivot that I use, I went long on that as well. So I have another indicator that I use that basically splits up the index into open and close from yesterday. So basically this is in Nasdaq futures. Yesterday we closed here in QQQ and open here in QQQ. I translate that to futures. And then so inside of this redistribution zone is where basically I look for high volume pivots, and I use this indicator at the bottom to throttle which direction, like are we accelerating up or down. So an example is this white line right here is above the 0 point, which means S&P should stay above here. Nasdaq is now above the 0 line. It means Nasdaq should stay above here as well. So when we started the day, essentially the S&P was very bullish and Nasdaq was kind of losing some steam. So I kind of stayed out of the way at the start, and the market just dipped. Like I got in, then I closed out. Market dipped, market dipped, market dipped. And then we took a bump up here to the halfway point, and Nasdaq went close to 0 and S&P was positive. I chose to long on that, and then Nasdaq kind of went slightly positive as well. And it's a gap fill predictor. So this is like a really cool thing that we use to predict the gap fill. So the S&P gaps up. Is it going to fill its gap, or is it going to gap and go? If both of these indicators are greater than 0, which they are both now, it is a gap and go. So because of that, I tell myself we're not going to fill the gap. This is now support. So all day today, my brain is like, okay, I've got support there. And that's what we're looking at. So right now, my two entries that I can work with is I have support from there and support from here. I can trade and hold a runner right here off of this box to push up to the higher pivot, which is about 700 today, 22.7. Actually, sorry, it's 22,690. Very good R&R on this. Or I can wait for the market to dip one more time. I can scoop up that dip there. So what I'm basically doing is watching the stocks and just trading the futures. Very simple process. You got your Tradeify account? Awesome, dude. Awesome. There's some Tradeify drama. There's not really Tradeify drama. There's Pat and Brett drama. That's different. Tradeify is not really involved in that. Pat and Brett had a disagreement with each other. But Tradeify in of itself is a great company. I've made $50,000 of payouts with those guys in a handful of months. You know, traders and business owners are going to disagree with each other, and that's just what it is. I love Pat. I love Brett. These are both my buddies. I don't get involved with it. We'll let the two of them figure it out. But in the meantime, like Tradeify is not at all a bad company. They're literally one of the best, most honest prop firms. They've only denied 2 payouts in the history of the company. That's incredibly like A+++ level awesomeness that you want a prop firm. Trust me. But you know, technically agree with Pat on the debate on, you know, kind of their choice. You know, I'm if I had to lean a direction, I'm kind of like on the same side as Pat. I'm like, but I'm also not shunning Tradeify. They're such an amazing company because of it. I kind of disagree with what they did. I'm in the same boat as you guys, but I wouldn't necessarily blame the entirety of Tradeify. They're a fantastic prop firm. But yeah. I can't say I don't disagree with Pat though. I'm kind of, you know, disappointed in myself, but you know, that shouldn't, I would damn an entire platform personally if they were denying payouts and fucking traders over and things like that. So for you guys, yeah, there's a disagreement between owners, between people. He even said in his own video, nothing wrong with the company. The company's good. He's just protesting Brett's decision, and for good reason, right? Because, you know, the funded family stuff was kind of the whole Danny stuff that was really shady. Googling slightly better, yeah. Yeah. All right, guys, market's looking pretty solid here, I think, for everything that it is. We're not getting a lot of momentum out the door, even though some of the stocks started moving. As somebody just noted, Google just picked up some momentum. Google just broke their monthly hedge again to hold. This could start up a second leg of this move, and hopefully we can get some more movement here. In the meantime, I'm gonna take a leak. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We got one more giveaway in a second. Rock a scooter, gonna ride the wave. Okay, so what I can do right now is I can also just be holding a runner just to let it keep going. 96% of days will close below the screen band, so my upper limit is still maybe 25 points of kind of upward movement. There is no sign of any kind of selling. Volatility is absolutely in decay, and without a catalyst or a Trump tweet, there really is no downside or pullback potential here. And the question is, do I just want to be involved into this trade or not? I should have held my runners, but I did take caution to get out of the way just so I can get a dip and get back in on the long. So today what I'm looking for is the open support from here to here. It's roughly like a 4-to-1 setup on the S&P, which is fantastic. I've already gotten most of this move in my pocket, so right now I'm just chilling. But these trades, every single night we publish these numbers in our Discord, and our bot does the rest. Everything in Rockseer is automated, so all the setups are here. Are we gonna do one more giveaway in a second, you guys? Hold on. So y'all hang tight. One more giveaway. All right, you guys just got your straight to fundeds. Awesome, guys. Awesome. I'll announce in just a little bit who we're giving away. You know, if you guys have any questions about like me, what I do, about the trading industry, I'm, you know, being a trading platform owner, I tend to be very like balls deep in everything. So I know everything. I know everybody. I know all the secret stuff. I know all the crazy stuff. I'm friends with everybody, so I know all the drama. I know all the scoop. You guys can ask me anything. I'm usually the honest, fair person in the industry. I always know what's going on, but I never seem to be in anybody's fight or on anybody's side. So I kind of just give you all that real objective kind of like. It's not going to be Tradeify though. Today's giveaway will be something else. Oh, we already did Tradeify. We are going to do... How about I do... I'll do some Fund and Next accounts. How about that? We'll do that in a little bit. But let me change the bot here. So today's giveaway will do Fund and Next because we have a bunch of those to give away, and we need to give them away for the end of the month. All right. And they're about to launch their straight to funded program, which I'm super excited about. You guys know me, I love straight to funded programs. Fund and Next is uncapped payouts. This is what makes these guys awesome. They're like the next, $1 million payout firm, kind of like Apex, where you can make as much as you can. There's no throttling, there's no payout split, there's no profit split, nothing. Uncapped payouts, which is fucking fantastic. I'm growing my accounts right now. Get those big juicy fucking payouts. Ooh, baby. Ooh. You better believe it. I'm super excited about it. How does the resilience, how do I get the resilience charts below the futures chart? Just click indicators and type in resilience in the box and it should pop up. All right, questions you guys have? Blah, 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 blah. Matt, no offense. Why do I always show screenshots of P&L? Why don't I show directly from Tradeivate? Because I have 3 different instances of Tradeivate, 1 instance of Rhythmic Trader, 1 instance of Top Step X loaded. And so therefore in a tiny little window here, which is basically the only space I get on the stream to showcase really anything, there's no way I can put plus my Webull, plus my personal futures account. I could put everything in one spot. Fortunately, I just snap a screenshot. I'm not over here like photoshopping results, dude. If that's what you're asking. I got all my DOMs there because they're all spaced out because that's how I eyeball them. And so I move them together, take a screenshot, show you guys the profit update, and then I go back and I spread them all out. So some of them are Tradeivate windowed, like browser version, and I have them split up. And what I have to do is, because I have a DOM here, but I have to switch between the accounts because you can't pop out DOMs in the browser version. So like basically what you see me doing, if you can watch it, I'm taking this, switching to another account, longing, switching to another account, longing. I probably should get something like Ninja to organize it all. I don't know, but I hate NinjaTrader. So I have to actually keep them separated. Gotta keep them separated to trade on them. But then whenever I'm like, all right, guys, P&L update, then I take these and then I basically minimize the window, minimize this window, and I just stack them on top of each other. And I just take a screenshot of all of them. And after I take the screenshot, I spread them all back out to keep trading on them. There's no way to organize all of them in one spot. The way they are currently organized right now, if I were to frame the window and share the window, it's an entire monitor screen. So it's just this huge screen. I can't compress everything into a little tiny box. Is that a weird sort of situation because I don't have space to share it all? Oh, that makes sense. So all trades can be entered in Rocket Scooter? No, these are entered through various instances of, I have Tradeify open on Tradeivate. I've got my Funded Live open on Tradeivate. I've got Funded Next open on Tradeivate. I've got Top Step open on Top Step X. I've got my Elite Share Funded open on RTrader. I got my Webull open. I've got also that on my phone. I also got my personal futures account open. I use my phone for that because I don't have any room on my screen for it. So you got to imagine when you're managing so many accounts, it's just tough. But on the screen, I basically dedicate my entire stream to my Tradeifys, my funded futures, and my funded next. Those are the only ones I share with you guys. That way you guys don't call prop firm shenanigans, as I'm only showing winning things in one day. Magically popping up some take profits that are in profit. So I commit to like showing you a journey in some accounts. And that's it. So not everything I even show, but that's because if I did show everything out there, then I'd have to always show everything, and I don't have enough space on the screen to show everything. So essentially I commit, and also it's a marketing thing. I commit to whatever I'm trying to market. So right now we're pushing really hard with Funded Next, or pushing really hard with Tradeify. So they're the ones that get the screen time. That's also a thing you guys have to know about traders that are in my boat. Part of our job is marketing. We're not showing the competitors for a reason. I work for my funded futures. That also should make sense to you guys. Even though I do talk about Tradeify a lot, my funded futures a lot, I technically work for my funded futures, so I'm an employee there. So I also don't show Top Step for that reason, even though I'm trading them. Yeah. That's why I don't usually talk about Top Step. Yeah, I mean, you nailed it. I mean, there's no reason to like hide that fact. It's definitely, all the firms are good. I never say anything bad about them, but clearly I also am biased. So with my arrangements, I just show the ones that I'm kind of locked into working with. Exercise 0.19. Does that mean, that means 2 micros, Fred? Yeah, you nailed it. But yeah, like you guys have figured it out. I just might have to figure it out. Clearly I'm on Team My Funded since I'm on their TV show, and therefore they get more screen time than anyone else for the most part. Bum, 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 bum. You're moving away from Top Step. You need to diversify. I have been enjoying watching what MP has been doing for the past 6 months. That's kind of the boat I'm into. And this is an honest opinion. I don't like all this stuff that they're trying to do over there as well. A great firm, nothing against it, but the choices of like regulatory organizations and all that, I don't support that. You know, Top Step shouldn't become the judge and jury of the prop industry. I'm not live with Top Step yet. My goal this year is just to get on leaderboard, just to get on the leaderboard. I'm probably not going to trade it on stream just because, you know, I'm obviously not marketing them, but I'm going to try to do it just to do it for my own personal brand. So on the side, I'm you know, going to be wiggling through my Top Step accounts. But as soon as I get my Tradeify live, I can start doing fewer things. I can actually manage my Top Step a lot better. Yep. All right, we're gonna do 2 Funded Next. End of the day drawdown 25K. What's great about Funded Next is this is what I love about them. There is no profit split. There is no payout windows. Nothing. You can DCA. You can basically do anything you want in these accounts. No payout caps. Uncapped payouts. So basically, you go through your window of trading your 5 days. There's 40% consistency, so you can pass in 3 days, and then you go trading for 5. After 5 days, you can take up to 50% of your profit as a lump sum payout. I've done it 3 times already. I've made about 10K in the month I've been using these guys. Huge return on investment. I like the uncapped idea. Right now, I'm building my balances just so I can go out there and publish. You know, I made $1 million payout with these guys. I'm trying to push it really hard. Should be like this big display payout for fun. The idea of uncapped payouts is really awesome. They're a big Forex CFD firm that just started moving into futures, and now they're massively growing. They're about to do a straight to funded program. So we love these guys. Very, very, very cool. Uncapped payouts, they got my support there. I mean, rules are too good to be true at that point, but I'm all excited about that. I've had no hassle with it. I've got my payout request granted and money in my bank account within a day each time. So no hassle, no craziness. I don't do any kind of rule breaking. So 2 winners for this. 2 of you guys are going to win. They already have a straight to funded, only for the CFDs. The futures one comes out on July the 1st. And when the futures one comes out on July the 1st, Rocket Scooter gets an exclusive 30% discount. Ice Wild, you said you never win anything. Look at that. Look at that, buddy. Now you're the winner. You said 2 days ago or 3 days ago, I never win anything. There you go. See, it's rigged. Now you actually won. Told you. I told you, you said that. You go, I never gonna win anything. And then all of a sudden, the universe was like, Malco's like, all right, me too. I never win anything. All right, 2 more of you guys. Or 2 total. Bum, 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 bum. One of the things I tried to do with the accounts was to like line up everything so that I can publish the live version of this by capturing a portion of the screen window and then publishing it here. Tozen, you're also the winner. The two of you guys have to do the following. You need to go make an account with Funded Next already. First time only. Oh, shoot, I forgot to tell you guys. Okay. It's like first time accounts only, but I'll make an exception this time. Next time, the funded account giveaway is slightly different. Funded Next is for people that don't already have an account with them. Okay. So in the future, that's the way the giveaways with those guys are going to go. But essentially what you need to do is take a screenshot of your YouTube, go send Slacks a message in our Discord. Everyone join our Discord, by the way. They have to be in there to enter anyways. And then let him know it's you, and then he'll hook you up with your account. Just give him your email that you sign up for Funded Next with. You're there. You never win anything. LOL. All right. Let's see how the market's doing. Resilience is nice and tidy, nice and stable. I don't know what we do from here, but I'm not like hating this market. All right. Everything's looking good here. So at worst case scenario, we support the open. I could be holding a runner, but I can work on some of these accounts. It's 165. Ever since Res got clean right up here at the gap, this is really clean for a rally. So I don't know. But you guys, let me tell you something really cool. In about an hour, I go on my Funded TV, which is basically a lunch hour that I do with those guys. Come over there because they give away like 50 accounts almost every show, 20 to 50 accounts. So that's where you guys really want to go. If you guys are watching me, my Funded TV, I have a live segment called Lunch Money with Matt. It's just my little segment that I have there. And I told them as part of, the negotiating process, they wanted me on their show. I was like, yeah, I'd love to be on you guys' show. Giveaways are our thing. We're known as the giveaway stream. Can you guys hook up with some giveaways? And they're like, yeah, we can do some. And I was like, can we do 50? And they're like, okay. We can do 50 every once in a while. I said, well, at least can we do 20 every time? And so 10 to 20 is what they do every single time. So you guys come over there and they give you guys more accounts and y'all have some fun with that. They were very, very, very generous over there. I wouldn't have to trade through NTA, but just set up the logins and I can just click the logins and you wouldn't get all the accounts for some reason in one spot. That would be true. That would absolutely be true. I just hate Ninja Trader because it's such a horrible program and it's so laggy and it's so. I mean, I could probably do that. Anytime somebody's like, what's the balance? I just go cap a screen cap of it. Ninja with the DOMs is fine. What's the balance? Oh yeah, let me update it. See, it's like I'll go here really quick. Let me take a screenshot here and I have to move it all here, size it all. Let me get Photoshop open really quick. Hold on. All right, let me edit the gain so that they're all green. Perfect. There we go. Y'all will see. You guys see, like, do the same thing, like right here. I go over here and I have to reorganize everything. it's so weird having to manage so many fucking things all at once, and then remembering which ones I do and don't trade on stream. Because some of them I don't talk about. I never talk about, just to be fair. Some of them I choose never to talk about. That way, like, even there's some accounts out there that I'll make like 10, 20K in a day. I don't even tell you guys about it. And those are my own things I do on the side. Like, I never really share my personal trading account. I never really share my ETF account. I never really share my TopSip account. And again, this is the marketing choice of our partnerships and stuff. But at some point, and I'll be honest with you guys, it's like this. You know, these prop firms are like, Matt, can you show our stuff on your stream? And I'm like, what is in it for me? I'm big enough that I can say that. What's in it for me? And they go, well, you know, we'll give you affiliate commission. I'm like, no, I want 25 accounts to give away every month to my stream, and then I'll show your shit on my stream. And they go, okay. So let you guys know, the ones I show on my stream, they buy their way into the stream. That's really why we do it. And I'll just be completely honest with you guys. That's why I don't give anyone else screen time unless they pay for it. And they pay for it by giving you guys giveaway accounts. I get emails on a daily basis of people wanting me to show their shit on my show. So FYI, that should answer most of your questions why I don't share everything, because I'm going to negotiate with them and say, oh, yeah, you want me to show your prop firm? Then give us 25 accounts to give away every month. And then it starts to negotiate. If they say no, then I say no. No, it's okay. Dean Pagel, this guy's ego too much. I'm giving you free shit on my account, dude. You're absolute an idiot. I'm telling you guys the secret on how I'm milking prop firms to give you free shit. You got something to say here? All right. You're so fucking weird. I'm putting you in timeout for fucking 9,999 days. Get the fuck out of here. You can come back in 42 years and tell me that you're sorry for what you said. I'm giving you free shit and telling you how I'm milking prop firms to give you guys free shit instead of taking a big payout and buying myself a fucking Lambo. I can go ask these guys for a salary to give myself a Lambo. Give me $50,000 a month to rep your firm. I say, let me give free accounts so I can give away to the fucking community. Like, go back to fucking Pat stream or something, dude. Get out of here. Go watch Matt. Go watch someone else. Don't ever watch me again. You can't, you're banned, so you can never win a giveaway on my stream either. These fucking people, I swear to God. You know what? I'll just go buy myself a Lambo. Jesus. Anyways, I negotiate with these people to give you guys prop accounts instead of negotiating a salary for myself. So that's the reason. People were asking, like, they were asking me, why do you show this on your stream and why do you only do this? Not everything else. I'm answering people's questions. So, yeah, like, except for my OnlyFans, I never share that. What's 9,999 divided by 365? How many years is that? 27 years. Oh, that was steep. What credit cards do you use? I honestly have a Chase Sapphire and that's it. But I don't usually use credit cards because I don't believe in paying interest. And if you use a credit card, pay it off immediately. I only use it for points. That's it. So anyways, an ego thing would be to be going out there and telling these prop firms, oh, you want me to show your stuff on my stream? Then you're going to give me 20K a month. And I go out there and I rub your face in it and go buy a car. Go out there and showcase my first class ticket somewhere, showcase my bottle service somewhere, and just basically rub your money in your face that you've given me. and I can be a dickhead and actually have an ego. But instead, I tell these people, you know what? You want me to show your stuff? Give me things to give away to these people so they can have it. So, you know, I'm already a fucking multimillionaire without having to go get affiliate money to pad my wallet further. I say I want the biggest community in the planet and the most giveaways. And that's why I negotiate with those guys. So then somebody said, why don't you show your top step on your stream? That's what people said. Well, because they don't give me anything to give to you guys. They don't deserve any airtime. I'm not going to give them free publicity. And that's just a thing. And then what I want in return is I want to give you guys stuff as a thank you. Just like the giveaway stuff. It's like, I could be taking. Instead I want to give. And somebody has a problem with that. Okay, fine. Then you can't ever win anything on my stream. If anyone else wants to say that, I can also, you know. So that's the whole point. IDOC is the person that steals all my money, though. But that's it. Most of the affiliate guys out there are going to push and push and push for more money for themselves, which is totally fine. Nothing against it. My goal is a little bit different, though. My goal is actually to get empowered traders and teach them trading and give them every opportunity in the world. If I can save you guys $500 in buying one of these accounts, I totally can. Like this morning, we had 2 Tradeify giveaways. I went and bought those. There were 2 of them. I paid, let's see, maybe they're $349 each. I just went and bought 2 of them to give to you guys. Minus 30%. So I think I just spent $600 to do that giveaway. I don't get anything out of it. I think it's the opposite of ego, but whatever. But yeah. I think trading is hard. I think people have a struggle with their trading journey. I feel like a lot of people have the ability to, on their journey to become a trader, have the ability to lose a lot of money along the way, follow a lot of bad people, you know, spin their wheels a lot. And a lot of times nobody's out there to throw a bone. Everybody out there, including the influencers, are trying to put your money that's in your pocket into their pocket. This is literally the nature of Wall Street. Take your money from your pocket and put it into mine. That's the trading world. Wall Street wants to just rip your money out of your pocket and keep it. Influencers want to rip your money out of your pocket and keep it. And I feel like the idea is that, you know, you're at a disadvantage because you need money to trade. And so we've done a lot of community-based things. Number one is, like, when you use our code, we do giveaways of our platform for free. We also do this thing where we do this big training boot camp for 20 days, and we only charge $1 a class. Like, we have the best trading education out there. It's $1 a class. We don't charge thousands of dollars for a seat in our boot camp, which we started this week. It's the design of that is so that you guys can get what you need for as little as possible. I'm not trying to make a living as a trading guru. I make a living doing all kind of other stuff. So our goal has always been community focused. Like, for real, like my trading boot camp, people call it life changing, and yet it's $1 a class. And it's like my $2 hot dog at Costco. It's never going to be any more than that. And there's no catch. There's just cheap price. And I'm cool with that. And the idea is you keep more of your money, then you trade longer and you do better. And hopefully when you do better, you tell people you do better because you learn something here, and we grow and we get bigger, and we all get bigger and we all make money, hopefully. So I'm really big on the community aspect of having an honest trading community. But I am a little transparent about, you know, everything I do. I don't hide anything. I tell you guys, yeah, this is my motivation. This is my incentive. I talk to these guys and negotiate because I'm all about transparency. So I'm kind of telling you guys what I do behind the hood, under the hood. That way it makes a lot of sense because, you know, you guys are too smart. I can't pull the wool over your eyes. No, guys, I do this for fun, and I'm such a charitable guy. I just give away accounts because I love you. Well, no, I mean, it's also part of a sales funnel, but it also helps grow the community, but it's also helpful at the same time. You know, you guys are too smart to buy into people's bullshit, but people think you're dumb and feed it to you all day long. And be insulting my intelligence to watch 90% of the streams out there because people are so masking their intentions from you. let me copy trade my accounts so that you guys can blow up faster, so that if I blow up faster, I make more money in return off of sales. This is something they don't tell you they do. I tell you they do that. So I'm just an educator. I'm not a... That's all I like to do, is help you guys see what's going on. Sam, I appreciate it, bud. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so much for taking care of my voice today, right? Dun, 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 dun. All right, so today, if there's any kind of press on the long side, we do have support here and support here. I've just made enough on this push up today. I don't know if there's anything else I do want to take. There's really no A+ setups. There's just kind of like gap and go situation. The market can continue to press higher. We do have a key pivot, a yellow line 651. This is one of our resistance pivots. I forgot to draw it. You guys know how margin buffer limit works. And I'm just like being transparent with you guys. You know, I've had people come up to me and offer me very, very substantial 5-figure a month salary just to mention their brand, like tweet our brand 2 times a week, show our trading on your stream, and we'll give you $25,000 a month. I'm like, no, I've never heard of you. I get offers like that on a daily basis. There are so many prop firms out there. It's crazy. I always tell people, I don't care about a salary. I want giveaway accounts for the stream. I want accounts to give away to people. Don't pay me, pay them. And that's it. You know, I run Rocket Scooter, which is a very large trading platform. I run Rocket Place, which is a large marketplace. You know, that's my businesses. And I spend most of my time doing that. And while it would be nice to get a big fat salary from one of these prop firms, I always tell people what I think is beneficial to both our growth and for your growth together. It's called a Nash equilibrium. We both win, is a giveaway account. Giveaway accounts grow our stream, and then you guys grow for cheaper, and we have more to give away. And so I could just be like a standard affiliate and take a salary, but I'd rather get better stuff for y'all. I make my money elsewhere. And I think it's better for you guys to understand that I'm transparent about everything. At least I tell you guys my motivations. Y'all know that I'm not, you know, like what's really going on. I really think that transparency is important in the space. A lot of people aren't that. No, they're like, oh, I love doing this, I love doing that. No, you love making money. Don't hide it. No. Do you ever take shorts? Like, people ask that, right? I do in bear markets, yeah. I don't have a good short setup from here. I just know that I'm avoiding longing from this area because I don't have a lot of A+ setups to trade on. So I have to let you guys know. So like Rocket Scooter, right? It's a multi-million-dollar business. Rocket Place, multi-million-dollar business. When you start making money, the first thing you should do is not spend it on yourself. Start investing it in other opportunities and take risks with it. I've had times where I've made massive amounts of money and took a risk and it didn't work out and then lost and had to start over. The part of being an entrepreneur is to constantly grow your money. Now I'm in a place where I have 17 revenue streams. I've built so many little businesses, companies, extra things that I've secured a very healthy like income for myself just from everything I do, including trading. And the idea is that as you start to grow, you start to build more on top of yourself and invest in yourself. Even if you work a job, because I used to work a job and save money too, try to find ways to turn your money into more money as quickly as you can, which means sacrifice your lifestyle for a little bit. There's nothing better than taking like 3 or 4 years of not buying Rolexes to wait 4 years so you can buy a Rolex every month. Okay. That's the better life. Struggling to pay off something that you can't afford is not real. There's no real love of that. It's securing your own wealth so that you can maneuver in life a lot better is the trick. I was a millionaire in my early 30s. So the way that I scaled that further, I mean, you know, you come down, I say, hey, I just want to build a trading platform. Okay, how much did it cost you? Roughly like little between $2 and $3 million to build this trading platform. You know, with that cash, I can maneuver myself into a bigger investment, right? And keep growing, keep growing, keep growing. I don't live like a millionaire. I don't dress like a millionaire. I wear really nice clothes and really nice shit and really nice house and car, whatever. But I don't flaunt like millionaire lifestyle. I don't own a Rolex. I own a John Varvatos diamond skull bracelet though. Why? Well, because I'm in the mode of my life where I take the money I make and I make more money with it. So, as more of a principle of the matter, I don't own a Rolex because it's a protest against spending money. Now, a Rolex is an investment though. Let me start over. It is, but it's a protest on spending money that's not going to make a lot of gain. Rolex will always gain in value, but not as quickly as investing in other things. So nowadays, I'm finally starting to spend money on myself, and I'm in my 40s, because I'm very comfortable in life now, and I've made it where I want it to be. Where essentially, I mean, I don't want to be too transparent because people will say I'm bragging, but I'm at the phase where I can say I make more money than I know what to do with, and I'm running out of ways to give it away. That's kind of where we are in life. And so the idea is, you know, I have family members coming to me pitching business ideas like, hey, we need 100K to invest in this, 50K to invest in this. And that's where I am now in life, is I can help people with my money. I can help people's dreams come true with my money. I can invest in people that are building businesses with my money. And that's the loveliest place to be. When people you know, that you love, that you trust, that you believe in, you're their fucking ticket to the big leagues. You're doing the right thing in life. That's where you really want to aspire. That's the real joy in life. For somebody to say, I hated my job, I wanted to start this thing, and you made it possible, and now my dreams come true. There's no better fucking feeling in the world than to be there. So I'll tell you, it's cool to be able to be like a mini shark on Shark Tank, where you have the ability to help somebody have this, like IDOC's niece is a very, very talented baker. She's very good. And we're trying to figure out a way to get something for her and invest in her, because I want to invest in people that I know are going to work hard and build something. You know, I had places in my life where people vet on me and bet on me, you know, and I think that that's important, to find talent and invest in them. I don't have like, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars of angel investment money, but I am comfortable enough to be able to see, to fund somebody's business ideas and stuff. And so this is kind of where you want to be in life. Am I going to take a long off the line? I kind of can. Let me just pop one for fun. One off of the open price. Now, resilience is greater than 0 on both of them, so this is good. Yeah, I'm going to pop along off of that. Again, this is just to go to margin buffer limit, and I'm going to do a 40-point stop on this. This is roughly 100 up, 40 down, so it's a 2.5-1 trade, which is not bad. One contract, one account only. That's this one that's only up $300. So like this is the year that we're finally like starting to splurge on ourselves. Like IDOC and I are finally starting to like do stuff. We went and bought a house, and now we're remodeling the house, and now we're getting like custom carpenters to come in and remodel our house. So this is like the one time in life I finally like splurged on myself. I just went and bought like all new surround sound, stereo equipment, building a theater in my house and all that, furnishing the house. You know, beforehand, I just lived like super cheap. My friends all knew that I did well, but I didn't like, you know, I didn't like flaunt money or go out there and just buy like millions and millions of like dollars worth of cars and watches and jewelry and fucking trips and luxurious stuff. I was investing. And now I'm like, okay, time to chill, time to settle, time to enjoy. That was nice. Thank you guys for shouting at me on that particular setup. LOL. Just a retrace move off of this. Right at the open price. Resiliences are positive, which is good. We fell right to the level. This is trade number 1A with a small position, positive res. That's pretty textbook. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Is my trade working? I'm making money? How are we doing? All right, 300 bucks. Like it. Hang on in there. See, do you guys see how when I wait for setups and then I get the setup? A lot of times you can see me on my trading stream that I'm waiting and waiting and waiting and then I get a setup and I take it. I'm not chasing the high, right? Part of what you'll learn, especially through our bootcamp, is waiting. Look at this. This was a quick decision. I made 400 bucks in like 6 minutes, right? I could just close out here too. Just pocket that for fun. Let me just ride it and see where it goes, right? This guy waits. Oh, that's funny because I just re-marathon Silicon Valley. The Russ Hanneman. This is the guy that waits. This guy over here. Isn't that right? You wait. You're the guy that waits. I'm a master waiter. You invest in the bootcamp? Yeah, you should, man. I'm a master waiter. All right. Got an hour until we go to my funded show. This is great, guys. We had 1,000 viewers today. I'm popping like almost 15K profit today. This is good. This is a good day. Very good day. That's just trading that volatility there. I can hold for higher. Normally, when you have big sweeping moves like this, I just scalp it back up to the place that it started. So I can just pocket this really quick for a quick fiber. Not bad, not bad. Beautiful trade. Can you get photos of the J4 party boat? No, it's a P. Diddy style fishing boat. Come on, you guys know. If you guys get that reference, we will be best friends. Did you watch that one last night? I think I watched that one more than anything. That's like one of my
Dick's epic 4th of July sale is on.
It's one of my favorite episodes. Yeah, Always Sunny. Yeah.
$200 off Callaway.
Wish you guys. Hold on.
Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us. Yes, this shouldn't take long.
So, you'd like to buy a boat?
Yes, we have recently come into a considerable amount of money.
The implication.
The details, but let's just
Because
say
of the
my friends here
implication.
set off on a certain towel venture, dickTowel.com.
Yeah.
Actually, you're not supposed to talk about the name of it.
That's true, but yeah, technically we're doing a couple things on the hush-hush from Uncle Sam. The point is we're flush. We are $2,500 flush, so don't worry about that.
We'd like to take some of that money and take some
Michael, it's hilarious.
Absolutely.
We've also talked our friend here into throwing his entire life savings into the venture. That's right. You see, I'm in it for the lifestyle as well as the great investment.
Okay, well then, what is it you guys are looking for?
Let's talk needs, please. I'd like to talk needs first. Now, I have the need for speed. It's very important. It's inherent. There's nothing I can do about it.
I
so
love
speed
this.
is
This is my
Absolutely,
favorite
but we
scene
are
in
also
this.
looking to entertain guests upon this boat, so
Yeah, we're gonna throw some P. Diddy style parties up on the deck. Can we talk shrimp for a minute? I'd like the boat to be able to haul in a tremendous amount of shrimp. Sort of a Forrest Gump size amount of shrimp. You should be writing this down, I think.
Why are you not writing this down? Let me just see if I have this right here. Please, correct me if I'm wrong. It seems like what you guys are looking for is some sort of, P. Diddy-style shrimping vessel.
Oh, right. You're a really good listener, and I didn't peg you for one when I walked in here because of the pinky ring, but that's great.
You know,
So the
I've got just the boat for you.
and then the boat was like this like complete garbage trash boat. Yeah, that's hilarious. Some kind of P. Diddy style shrimping vessel, right? The implication. Oh yeah, yeah, because that was what's his face? Patrick Swayze's brother. We're gonna get some tasty treats. You guys stand for the tasty treats. Mac, I think we're the tasty treats. You're a pretty good listener. I didn't take you, I didn't take you for one because of the pinky ring. Like, dude, the old Sunny was written like so well, dude. The comedy was just so great in that show. They're still going, man. They have a new season about to come out. Charlie finds the horse graveyard, yeah. Bubba Gump style. Like a Forrest Gump amount of shrimp. When he sells the car and it's in the river. Oh, when the car, yeah. His Range Rover. FOMO sucks. Yeah, a lot of times what you'll see is that you'll just see me waiting for opportunities in bull markets. I'm just waiting, right? My trades today were pretty cool. Like I tried the long. Rez gave me a early warning sign, so I stopped out. I let it push. It overshot. And then once we came back to half gap, we were close enough that I decided to take the gamble along with one contract. Made the trade there. Hit the top of the box. All your resiliences were positive. Now this is a good long setup. We found support at the top of the box 2 different times. And what you'll notice is that when markets are trickling up in a bull market without A+ pivots, right? We're just sitting here in no man's land, just pushing higher. Always wait, dude. There's always gonna be an opportunity, and waiting is the best thing to do. Wait for the flush. Like today, I could have longed this and then still been flat by jumping in here. Instead, I wait, and then the market dipped, and then I grabbed it for a quick fiver, and then I get out. I just trade it back up to where it was, and then maybe it'll chop around here for an hour, then punch up, whatever. But like my trades are in and out. I'm just in and out. That was like 7 minutes of trading. Waiting for opportunities is really smart. And if it's better, and you'll learn from me that it's better to miss out on just like a trickling move. It's better to miss out on that to be long through that. Okay. So I always am waiting in bull markets for a dip. I just strike whenever it falls. I just find my pivots. It falls to my pivot. We land right there. You guys are even shouting in chat, Matt, you can buy this line because you guys know. I'm like, of course I am. And I just trade it right back up to there. This is just volatility in a bull market. And these scalps I play all day long. This is like how I trade bull markets. It's slow, it's waiting, then grab the dip. It's grab the dip. See, my trade this morning, right, when we got up to there, to like right about there, I was playing the Monkey Paw song, and then we got about right here, I just closed out. I held a little bit longer than normal, but had I held on to this, I would have been basically going nowhere for a couple hours, maybe made a couple extra bucks, but the real meat and potatoes, even if I wasn't trading, is I would have grabbed the long in all of my accounts right there. Super clean, baby. Is this the all-time high on the NASDAQ? We already pressed all-time highs on NASDAQ yesterday, actually. So this is higher than all-time highs. All-time highs were like basically here. And then yesterday we set a new record. And today we set a new record. No, we're good. Look at this hourly chart on NASDAQ. Look at this banger. Look, whoop, right up there. That's so awesome looking. Nice and tidy. No volatility. VIX and absolute decay. When you guys learn in our boot camp, this VIX triple B right here. VIX is below here. Nice solid pivots. No overshoots. We talk about in boot camp, right? No overshoots. Very little overshoot. See how it hits the pivot very sharply? That's what VIX below triple B is supposed to represent. Bum, 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 bum. So you started watching me. Finally, now I understand the word patience. It's right. It's patience. And what can I do right now other than just, I'm not making money by inching along. I'm just waiting. And that was a quick buck. Imagine a lot of people like jumped in here and it took them 2-3 hours to make that money. What happens if during those 2-3 hours, Trump comes out and says something absolutely fucking stupid, right? Market dives like that. The longer you're in the market, the higher the probability is you get swept by nonsense. And so I just wait for the nonsense to happen and I just grab the dip. A lot of times in bull markets, it's just me waiting. I'd miss out on this. Okay, I've already made enough money today. I can miss out on that. But in reality, you know, there's going to be opportunities all day long. And this might have been the only opportunity today of this nature, and it might just chill like this for the rest of the day. But as the days go by, just learn. You're going to see me doing a lot of waiting. I keep my win rate high by waiting. Yeah. Jump in, jump out. That's not inching along at all. Well, that's not inching along if it goes up 50 more points. Yeah, but do I ever short? I do. Let me show you my short setups. They just aren't available because the market hasn't been bearish. My short setups are here. Hold up. Oops. So my strong bear setups, basically, I'll short off of monthly hedge pressure. I'll short off of a bear zone top, and I'll short off of this upper green band. That's basically it. And right now, the S&P is trading so far above this orange line that it doesn't even matter. Right now, the S&P is trading so much higher than this bear zone, so it doesn't even matter. The only one that's possible is the extent of the bull ride can hit that green band and then sometimes sell off. But I only short when I have the confluence to go with it, where the stocks ratio is bearish and the stocks ratio is definitely very bullish as well. So because of that, I have no short setups. So therefore, this has eliminated shorting from my diet over the last 2 months. And because of that, I've made money every day longing this market over the last 2 months because the market's bullish. And you can see how well I line myself up with the market. I haven't shorted, but like maybe 1 or 2 times in the last couple of months. I've been long. Very good at identifying the right side of the market. Like very good at it. Our tools are just that strong. You know, I get it wrong, you know, a lot, just like a lot of people do. But for the most part, I'm usually picking the right side of the market. At least I get the, you know, I lose trades. I don't like I win every trade or anything, but I'm usually pretty good at not trying to fade a bull market, not trying to long the wrong place in a bear market. Light blue line and yellow line show up every day. They do. Most of it's automated. The rest of it's being automated right now. So yeah, so liquidity map is 100% automated. When I pop SPY up, everything here is automated. You see this, all these lines popping up. The algo does it for you. And so on futures, we're now converting the equities to futures, and they're building the automation of that right now. These I manually draw on because what I normally do is I have a SPY chart off to the side, and then I have a futures chart off to the side. I just watch them side by side. And now in the next week or so, we're going to have it automate all of it for you. These green bands are automated now. We're automating the rest of the futures stuff, and that shouldn't take long at all. Where the orange line short is? Oh yeah, like right down here. Well, I only long because the market's only been bullish. I'm on the right side of the market, so I'm only longing. I'm not trying to shorten a bull market. Trust the idea that, you know, being on the right side of the market when it's going your direction and sitting out when it's not is important. I don't see this red and try to jump in on a short. The orange line is way down here. So if we were like below this orange line, yeah, I'll short from there. The market's collapsing out. 100%. Or today, the upper green band is 96% of days do close below this green line. So up inside of here, I can possibly short off of that. Hold on. All right, give me a second here. Heck. I don't get my spicy pickle chips until July the 1st. Dang it. Ordered a whole box of those things. All right. Guys, we'll be live on My Funded TV in about 30 minutes. So you guys feel free to join us over there. And they do a butt ton of giveaways on that stream. Yeah, AJ, everything shows up. So these are gamma exposure levels. What we actually have in our technology is the ability to isolate and find market maker positions. That's what makes us different. And market makers positions are predictable volume. So I can find volume pivots and I long off of them or short off of them, whatever. It is by far one of the coolest things I've ever made in my life is the ability to find volume in the market and predict it. So these are really strong pivots, all of these, and that's why you see today this is all really strong long pivoting. It's even so strong that the algorithm itself shows you that this is the level, this is the opening price right here, that the open price is pressure to the upside, trade 1A open to here. The algorithm identifies that as strong long pressure. And this is like this is the third day in a row I longed at the open. Little type 2 diabetes food inbound, yeah. To order food, well, I buy the chips because you can't get them anywhere close to me, so I have to order my chips. Miss Vicky's, I got a whole box full of spicy dill pickle chips. They're so good. Order you a blow up doll also? Which kind do you want? What kind of material are we talking about? You need some baby oil? Let's go with it. Bootcamp videos where you can watch at your own pace. That's right, Bob. You can watch them at your own pace. I love how more people are throwing around Vanna, Charm, and Vama and all these ones. We're one of the first. We were one of the first to talk about it, yeah. A lot of those things are very... A lot of those higher order Greeks are very crucial to our calculations. We certainly are in the circles of gamma exposure, like, researchers. You know, we know a lot of people that talk about it and do a lot about it. We certainly are one of the first out there to push large retail gamma exposure models, especially ones finding dealers. There were ones that came out before us, like Spot Gamma and others. But now all these higher order Greeks certainly are key and crucial to our delta hedging models. We were exploiting Vanna and Charm when most of these traders were still in diapers. Absolutely. We just don't display it as Vanna and Charm. You know, a lot of these folks just like, you know, talk about it like it's the end all be all to hedging. Like somehow Vanna is some kind of, you know, I hear people like that Vanna, they're just saying like Vanna is like the holy grail and this and that. It's a correction to a delta hedging model. You have a really solid delta hedging model, Vanna will correct it better. And a lot of people are like incorrectly attributing different types of order flow and stuff by saying, oh, the market's sold off because of the Vanna. It's like, you don't fucking know that. It's like, they're just trying to like glorify some kind of strategy they have by using words people don't understand. Vanna is a corrective amount to a delta hedging model, right? There's a time sensitivity and volatility sensitivity to delta. And so Vanna is a volatility sensitivity to delta. And you may change your delta hedging amount 10, 20 something %, but it's not like you got this gaping hole in the market. Now you can see something nobody can see. It just gives you a more accurate hedging model. Allows me to allow my hedge pressure and monthly hedge pressure to be perfectly on point with what they need to be. But it's not like the market's sold off because of this overwhelming amount of charm or something. It's not as big of a force as a lot of the newbies out there that promote it say that it is. On times it can be. It can be the reason that one firm is caught off guard and they have to really seriously adjust based on those parameters. And then all of a sudden it creates an effect because they push other people into margin calls or something. Yeah. But for the most part, it just creates like extra move. Like you'll see that like a delta curve could like very significantly change. Like it's a horrible drawing of one, but yeah. You know, like on the edges, you could be off, you know, 20% on your hedging model along the edges. Near the money, maybe not so much, depending on the type of hedging, but it's like significant, but it's not like game-changing significant. It's precision significant. Like if I wasn't utilizing it, there's no way hedge pressure would be able to be hedge pressure for sure. But yeah. They're the new sexy. Yeah, like they're like Vanna and Charm is like the new sexy. You know why? Just because it's new. You know, there's a time when Fibonacci was the new sexy, and then as good as they are. So what is like, you guys know what Greeks are, right? Vanna and Charm are the new sexy. There's a lot of people selling services like Vanna and Charm is the new holy grail. Let me show you what they are. I just Googled it. The first thing that pops up. All it is oh, and there we go. There's a chart, exactly what I just drew a little bit. So you have like delta versus implied volatility. If the volatility changes 20%, the delta curve per strike price changes slightly. You see how the delta slopes a little bit different. So at the money, say for instance, we'll say like at 50, the difference is 0.7 versus 0.9. It's roughly 10-20% of difference. And it's not always that different. In certain places, it can cause great discrepancies. And the difference is that's a different amount of volume. People correct for this. It means they have to buy a little bit more than they normally would. Normally, they'd buy on the blue line, and then the red line is a correction to that, so that they buy the difference between the two. The difference between the two is roughly, a worst case scenario in this example, 20 delta, which is 20 extra shares per contract. It's 20% extra volume. And people talk about like it's the new sexy. So 20% extra volume, I mean that the volume gets slightly bigger. Adjusting for Vanna and Charm and all that. It's significant, but the new sexy is like, people are saying like, this is the next big thing. It's delta and gamma are so much more important than Vanna and Charm. The bulk of your hedging is based on those three Greeks. But it does sound sexy though. Gaping hole, LOL. 6-year stomach you've been shorting at 958, got liquidated. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. Dude, that fucking sucks, man. 71 days in that account. But be, Lil Millie, dude, be so proud of yourself that you lasted 71 days in an account. Like, honestly, guys, rockets and chat for this guy. That's incredible. A 71-day journey in an account. It sucks to blow up, but you can be proud of yourself, man. Traders bust accounts in like 5 days or less. Extremely be proud of yourself, man. It's quite a feat. It hurts to blow up. It has to all of us. Don't even bother. Pick up and start tomorrow. Yeah, get the boot camp if you want, like you said. But you took a short out the open. You kind of held on to it. It sucks. It feels bad. But you know what? It's kind of what it is. You made one bad mistake and it got you. And the easiest solution, I know you're probably not in the mood to hear it, is probably to size down. It's okay to pick the direction wrong. We do it all the time. But if this 15, 20 points in the market got you from the open, it's almost certain you were too big. I could tell you right out the door. But dude, it happens, bro. Like, it happens to everybody. Don't even be sad. You know what I mean? You didn't do anything wrong. Fundamentally, you probably just bet too big. Because the market didn't even move that fast. So you probably just in too big. You got caught. And it happens. So the boot camp's exercising on size down is very, very important, especially when shorting. Most of my short trades are always a small position. And you guys are learning from the liquidity maps. But yeah, I'm actually very, very impressed that 71 days is pretty damn good. That's better than most people. And what you guys will notice, a lot of my short trades right here, number 2. Hold on, let me find some better ones. Like number 3, 1B. My short trades are always like medium to small. They're not really usually that heavy. If I am shorting, I'm not necessarily like, anytime I short the market, I'm betting on volatility, and volatility picks up very fast. So I don't ever need a big position when I'm shorting. When I'm shorting, I always trade small. The market always trickles up most days. So when I'm shorting, I never want to put heavy shorts on the table ever. I'll always be shorting as small as I can for the most part. Because if the short trade takes off and it falls off really hard, I don't need like 5 or 10 contracts to get a big gain. If we crash 200 points, one contract is plenty enough to make a big gain. And so in shorting in the future, the easiest mistake correction or corrective measure to your mistake would be just to always size down in a short. 15 points shouldn't have squeezed an entire account unless you were in big. We told you 95% of those days were short. And like you said, past 2 months have been a bull market. That's even more impressive that you're able to find short setups in a bull market. That's pretty damn cool that you can play the short side of it. There's that long and short side both wins. And it's very impressive that you can find short setups in such a strong bull market. That's pretty impressive. But yeah, you gotta size down a little bit, and that will totally be maybe the first thing that you take away from the boot camp. We'll probably like teach you a lot more long setups than you probably would ever not do them. But the short setups that I have, I hit them. They're pretty solid. But in all other cases, if I ever were to short, it's always with the small position because the market just, because I know the short trade takes off very quick, so I don't need a big position for a big move. Bigger move, smaller position. And it's a little opposite of what most people think. But if I know the market can collapse out really quick, that's volatility. So I don't need to be betting against a bull market with a heavy hand. If I'm holding a trickle upside down, I might as well hold a smaller position for a longer time. And that's my philosophy on shorting. That's super impressive, dude, though. You don't know what you're doing, just PTSD from buying the top. Yeah, we got you, man. Dude, you'll be fine, man. The fact that you lasted this long shorting a bull market, you got some kind of natural skill, man. That's incredibly hard. Shorting a market that's going up and still winning most of your trades and making money is pretty damn good. Means you got some good risk management. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom again. We're back. We're back. All right, I had to go to the bathroom real quick. Hello?
Yay!
Hey, what's up? What? What the heck?
I had a little doozy, an accident, but hey, you know what? It was. I tried my best to not make it pop.
What is that? 1K?
That's a 1K rocket.
Oh my God! Thank you, thank you. Wow.
I literally got to the house without it popping, and then it popped.
Which one popped?
The one.
Is that a 1?
Yeah. I don't
Let me
know
see.
how it popped.
I was wondering what this was. That is incredible. Wow, thank you. Watch out for the fan. You're gonna pop it again.
This is like the worst room to have balloons in. I can't believe it popped. Right before I got in
That's
here.
amazing. Wow. Okay, here's what we'll do. Hold on. This is so sweet. Awesome. How about we just tie them right here?
Okay.
Oh, like that.
Okay.
Is it too high for the? Is it low enough?
Let's see.
No, not for the camera. For the fan.
Oh yeah, it's low enough for the fan. But I want to go back out there to buy another one.
Can
Because-
you see it on the stream?
Yes, you can see the one. You can see the K. People will bring it down a little bit.
What? That's awesome, man. Okay, hold on.
Like position it. I hate that dingly one. Should I go back and get a better one? Another one? Should I get another one? Oh my god, that looks so ghetto. Oh, I feel so sad.
It says K1. That's fine. People see like, what's K1 about? I'll see like it's like 1K. Whatever. Let's put the K in the front though.
Yeah, let's put the K in the front.
This weird deflated lump of a balloon here. What is this? A 1? How did it pop? What happened?
I don't know. I think it popped in my car. Oh my god, I was carefully trying to move it in the car.
That looks good.
Yeah. Then you were like, what's with the K? It's like, it's 1K!
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's so
okay.
sweet of you.
I also have a
Nice.
bunch of sparklers, but I didn't know if YouTube would ban you for having firearms in your room.
Oh, they they do have this thing against weapons and guns on YouTube. Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm just gonna leave that outside.
That is so awesome. Thank you so much.
You know? Right
Awesome.
in time for the My Funded Show!
Thanks. All right. All right, hold on a second. That's really cool. 9, 10, let's see. She's also streaming on Twitch, by the way. Hold on. That's really awesome of her. Yeah, she's really awesome. Okay, let me show you guys, if you guys didn't know, she's a Twitch streamer. This is her Twitch channel. Let's see what she's up to. It's making me watch the ads again. She streams on Twitch. I used to do it a lot, and these days I'm telling her, trying to get her to get back into it. Where did I get here? Where did I get her from? An internet dating app. I got lucky. Dating apps are like 90% shit show for most people. Let's go say hi.
I mean, I have nothing else to do for the rest of the day. Hey, Kevin. Don't forget to switch your phone over when you leave the house. Tell them it was broken. Maybe they give you one for free. Thank you. Return one as defective?
They're talking about the balloons. That's so funny.
Would they buy that? Oh yeah, you know, I popped this balloon, but it was defective, so therefore, can you switch it out? What's up, yo, McRae? Am I getting botted or are these real followers? Am I getting botted? Mayor Prupin, thank you for the follow. Okay, guys. Did I just get raided or am I getting botted? Real followers? Oh shit! Hi guys. Where'd you guys come from? What the hell? What happened?
Like, she's also not that bright, by the way.
Oh, you guys brought people to me? Don't do this!
She hasn't figured out that we're in her stream right now.
Balloon being popped. I didn't get raided. Matt's watching me right now.
She's not really that bright. I don't think she's figured out that it's us over there right now. She's wondering where we came from.
What's up? He's watching me! Why?
That's so funny.
This is the part that your viewers are not supposed to see.
That is so funny. Too late.
No! You're not supposed to see behind the scenes. You can ask everybody. We stress.
That is so funny. She's like, am I getting raided? Where's everybody coming from? Which dating app? Hinge, yeah. That was the one. She just figured it out now. No, I'm just joking. She's really smart. She's a doctor. I was making fun of her. She's like, where is everybody coming from? Why isn't the stove on? Look how clean she keeps everything. Almost 2 years. Yeah. You found your wife on Tinder for real? Very, very, very nice. The nutty scooters. Yeah, we need like our own reality show. That is so funny.
Literally, Hobby Lobby is miles, like eons away from this house, and I didn't want to drive that far. And nobody else, not Hobby Lobby, Party.
She's still talking about the balloons.
Nobody had balloons. Finally get into this house, and one pops. Literally one. The number one pops. Fuck.
The number one balloon pops. That's like really, that's hilarious, man. Let me put the K behind the star though. Hold up. That'll work. That'll work. That's so funny. Yeah, we quietly rated her stream. Okay, guys, speaking of quietly rating a stream, we need to get ready for My Funded TV.
Going to happen on a Friday. That easy. Yes, it can happen.
We got still 10 minutes before we have to get over there, but woo. She's bored and has a lot of time thanks to you. Well, she actually is doing like a lot of stuff, like exploring further. Like she has a job, she works a lot, and but yeah, she's also exploring things to do in life, like to invest and stay busy. She does very well. And she's been a streamer for many years on Twitch. So when she's not working, she's like streaming, or she used to do it a lot. Then she didn't. Once we bought the house, she wasn't really streaming that much, but I'm trying to talk her back into it. We all know what the 1K means. What does the 1K mean? You want to swap bikes for the weekend? LOL. Am I done trading for the day? Likely. There's not really any more setups that I can see that I can take. I've managed to make a lot of this long, and for the rest of the day, basically, we just had support here, and these are the two places I could long from. Possibly could get along to close out the day higher. But yeah, I'm probably done, to be honest. I've done very well today. Actually, I didn't even update this. Let me get a little picture of that. This is from earlier. Just that last trade I made. Update. Yeah, but I'm done. Pretty much nothing else from here. So what did I end up being today? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, 14,642. Very nice. So it's almost a 15K day across all my funded accounts, which is great. Well, good. All right, guys, we'll get ready to go over to My Funded TV for Lunch Money with Matt. They do giveaways all day over there. You guys know y'all want to come out and check it out. And then I'll be streaming in the afternoon again, so come on over. 15K is the new 10K. LOL. All right, this is the show. There it is. Let's rate it. Head on over there. We'll close out in about 3 or 4 minutes here, but we really appreciate you guys being here, like supporting our community. We got our 1,000 viewers today for the first time. This is incredible. I love seeing the growth in this channel. You guys have been very supportive of what we've done. You know, we've built a trading platform for you guys. We've built a marketplace for you guys. We've built a ton of cool stuff. We have a lot of cool relationships with these affiliates, tons of giveaways, and we're really trying to build a really large, substantial community, you know, that's focused on you guys. I hope these balloons don't pop. I'll see y'all later. Everybody head on over to MyFunded, and I'll be there in just a second.
Market spinning in chaotic haze. Rocket scooter blast through the maze. Volume prediction shows the way. Leave the doubt and the fray. Liquidity map paints the scene. Hidden nodes like ghosts unseen. Reverse engineer to see the light. Illuminate the darkest night. Rocket scooter has got the key. Pull back curtains, let me see where institutions hide. Doubt can't live where you reside. Trends we ride with heads held high. Resilience makes the weak ones fly. Future volume crystal clear. Rocket scooter leads no fear. No more guesswork, no more loss. Seeing past the others cross. Institutions will be seen. Predict the flow like a machine. Rocket scooter, you've got the key. Pull back curtains, let me see where institutions hide. Doubt can't live where you reside. Trends we ride with heads held high. Resilience makes the weak ones fly. Future volume crystal clear. Rocket scooter leads no fear. No more guesswork, no more loss. Seeing paths the others cross. Institutions will be seen.